What's going on? We've got some rocking to do.
Welcome, everybody, and welcome to a SEN live show right before Thanksgiving, Wednesday morning, as we're recording it, Wednesday morning, afternoon, evening, as you might be watching it or listening to it. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm your host, John Rocha, sitting in for my brother, Christian Harloff, who's handling some business, and we got a great slew of guests today. You guys are going to have a great time, so sit back, relax, get ready to laugh and have some fun, and pull out that money. We just need them Streamlabs, Super Chats, and Schmoebots rolling up in this thing before we jump into our holiday special. And we got one more person joining us as well. But let's go around the horn now and meet everybody who is joining us, coming straight from his home there in Washington, D.C. No, I'm joking. But his love for the Washington football team. Get ready for a clash between 3 and 7, 3 and 7 teams. But first place, the NFC East, that is Mark Ellis. How are you, Mark Ellis?
Oh, John, I love the way that you gently greet people out of bed in the morning. You know, I love the gentle wake-up call that you give everyone. Hey, sleepyhead, we're about to go live. Give us your money. And we have such a great show. It is going to be a great show. And you don't have to give us your money. But if you do, I'm going to say this right now. I don't usually drink at this hour of the morning. Okay, but if we get to $1,000 today, I'll chug a beer out of the fridge for you. So
he's taking you. Winston, he's taking your game.
That's fine. That's fine. I mean, my game set records, baby. Unlike that Washington football team, get out of here with that mess. That's the first thing. Second of all, you're doing it wrong, Rocha. You gotta be like, ladies and gentlemen of the congregation of the SEN alive. We're gonna need those donations. So if you could go ahead and pass that plate around, and then pass it around again, and then again, Mr. Harloff. This SEN Lord and Savior would appreciate your donations to keep everybody on the roster. Can I get an amen?
Amen. Sexual chocolate out.
Go ahead. Pass it around again, Gladys. Pass it around again.
That is Winston A. Marshall. The A stands for quality. So great to see him. Ben Goddard rolling up out of bed. Look at that. Look at that stubble. Looking all smooth, shirtless underneath.
For quality?
That's what just go along with it, Ben. Don't question.
I'm sorry. I can't. All right, lost me right there. But
do you not know how to spell Ben Goddard?
There's an A in quality for
silent. You idiot.
The Q and the U are silent. What is wrong with you, Ben? Good to see you, my man. It's been a bit, so it's nice to see you rolling up.
It's been a bit.
Yeah. I love the stubble. You're looking sexy.
Thank you.
Sexy. Speaking of sexy and stubble, he's got a full-grown beard. That's Brett Sheridan. How are you, bud?
Good. Does this answer your question?
Oh no, not Tums.
Is that big enough? Do you think? And I have a massive head. This is getting old is not fun.
It is not. Someone who's got many years before he has to worry about that. That is the incredibly talented Alex Marzoña, who's got a new album out. Alex, how are you, man?
I do. I'm good. I'm just having trouble. If any fans are out there who know a thing or two about After Effects, hit me up because I'm trying to work on this music video.
Nice.
And it's not cooperating with me. So, give me a shout out if you do know After Effects. But
right on.
I'm good.
I see you trying to work on Chris Hemsworth right behind your shoulder there. Look at those triceps.
I did do a workout this morning, and I was considering doing this, but nope, I don't have that big of a tire here.
Wow, that's fantastic. Look at that. Another guy with muscles here on the panel. That is Ryan Nilsen helping us out and doing all the tech work for us. Ryan, you've been great on the show. People have been loving you. It's great to be back on the show with you. How are you, man?
It's great to be here. I might be that person who knows After Effects, Alex. So maybe we should. Yeah. I'm doing great. I too did a workout this morning. It wasn't with Hulk Hogan. I might get closer to that attire there. And the Eagles aren't doing that well either, guys.
Oh, an Eagles fan. Wow, this is an NFC East show here. Wow, I love it. All right, we're going to get into so many things and talk about it all. And as I said, playfully, yes, we would appreciate your Schmoebots, your Streamlabs, your Super Chats throughout the show. Please try to send them in while Mark Ellis is talking so you can interrupt him. He loves that every single time. There he is. But do that as well and help us get into Thanksgiving in such a positive way. Send us into a fun holiday. We are off tomorrow, but we will be back on Friday. So let's have some fun today. Alex, where shall we start, my friend?
All right, let's start with our main topic today. Let's talk about Dave Chappelle. He has asked Netflix to remove his iconic sketch show, The Chappelle Show, and Netflix agreed to do so. Chappelle posted a part of his stand-up on Instagram explaining why having his influential show being on any streaming service made him feel bad after Comedy Central gave him a raw deal in his initial contract. Chappelle also praised Netflix for making the move and for paying him what he is due. The show is still available on platforms like Comedy Central, CBS All Access, and HBO Max, though Chappelle advised his fans to not boycott the services, just boycott the show until he gets what is owed to him. Rocha, would you like me to read the full quote?
Yeah, please do. And skip any inappropriate words. Please go.
Okay, sounds good.
Can you do it as Dave Chappelle, Alex?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That seems 2020.
Yeah, chain smoke like for 20 years, real quick.
Yeah. Real deep in love.
Viacom CBS didn't have to pay me because I signed the contract. But is that right? I found out that these people were streaming my work and they never had to ask me or they never have to tell me. Perfectly legal because I signed the contract. But is that right? I don't think so either. That's why I like working with Netflix. Working for Netflix. I like working for Netflix because when all those bad things happened to me, that company didn't even exist. And when I found out they were streaming Chappelle's show, I was furious. How could they not? How could they not know? So you know what I did? I called them and I told them that this makes me feel bad. And you want to know what they did? They agreed that they would take it off their platform just so I could feel better. That's why I fuck with Netflix. Because they paid me my money, they do what they say they're going to do, and they went above and beyond what you can expect from a businessman. They did something just because they thought that I might think they were wrong. I think if you are fucking streaming that show, you're fencing stolen goods. They stole that from me. They just took it. I'm not up here trying to tell you guys that I believe that Comedy Central gave me a raw deal just because I'm black. I believe they gave me a raw deal because this fucking industry is a monster.
Real quick, since Winston isn't here, I want to explain to everybody. He told us this yesterday. When a black person says they fuck with something, it's in a good way. And I wish he was here to back me up on this, but I'm probably the next person in line to explain that to the community because of my, ambiguous ethnicity.
Thank you so much. Yeah, very well said.
Working on getting him back.
Please write a glossary, a dictionary about these terms. But yeah, I go to the resident comedian on this panel first on this because I appreciate what Dave had to say and I appreciate Netflix making these moves. Mark, he started this when he hosted SNL, these little shots recently at Comedy Central, at Netflix for screening this, that he wasn't getting any money from it. So is this a campaign that actually worked out for him? What do you think about this?
Mark, will you be starting every sentence with "was the nightmare the night before Christmas"?
He looks very festive over there.
This is the first Christmas tree I've had in LA. Like, I'm just not a festive person. It's not that I hate Christmas. I actually love it. But when it comes to me doing my own Christmas decorations, I'm like, I'll see mom in a couple of weeks. And so this is like, in case I have to stay home for Christmas too, I'm like, well, I need at least one tree. And just breaking news, that's not the only ornament I have. I also have a Van Halen 1984 ornament that looks like that album that's going to be going on the tree too. So I love it. Everybody wait with anticipation. Now, as far as me being the resident comedian goes, that is Brett Sheridan or the young lady who's going to join us in a bit. I'm just visiting. I'm just here on vacation, chilling with y'all. But I will say this, is that I feel like Dave Chappelle is in a much higher position than any other comedian or sketch performer that Netflix or Comedy Central could ever sign to any deal. And so while Netflix may not give comics the best deal or the most cut of money for airing their specials or their content, anybody in their right mind who's at my level would say, yeah, we'll take that deal just because we want the prestige of being on Netflix or on Comedy Central. Dave Chappelle doesn't need that prestige. Chris Rock doesn't need that prestige. And so they are artists who are in such a position to be able to say, hey, I know that it's nice free publicity for me. I don't want it like that. And so when you get to that level, those are the kind of deals and those are the kind of demands you make. So I think Comedy Central just gave him the deal they gave everybody else. But you can't do that because that person is Dave Chappelle, who is quite possibly the greatest comic to ever live.
Yeah. Yeah, Winston, you look at these comments from Dave Chappelle, and I think that's a strong, someone might say high praise. That's high praise from Mark Ellis for Dave Chappelle. But you look at these comments, he's talking about the industry, right? He made it very clear. He doesn't think that's necessarily a racist thing. He thinks this is more about companies stepping on comedians, stepping on creatives to get as much money from them as possible. What was your overall reaction to Dave's words here and Netflix's decision?
I talked about this a little bit on Blurds yesterday with Jay, and essentially, I think the biggest takeaway is that Netflix is that ride or die chick. You know what I'm saying? Like if you you were happily entangled, Mr. Outlaw with Mrs. Outlaw, and if Mrs. Outlaw says we don't talk to Karen no more. I don't know why Karen is the first thing that came to my mind, but take it as you will.
Yes,
I'll tell you why. The first thing that came to mind, only because I was texting her about something from earlier, was Cheryl, but we're never canceling Cheryl. Cheryl's goddamn godsend. So if Mrs. Outlaw goes, we don't fucks with Karen no more, you go, all right, baby, we don't fucks with Karen no more. Now, if Mrs. Outlaw was like, yo, we don't eat meat no more, you'd be like, is there a particular reason? You just don't, and you're like,
I'm gonna need to open that up and clarify.
Like, can we talk about it? It's like, you can have that discussion. But if she's just like, yo, Karen's a bitch, she wronged me, we don't fucks with Karen, you go, cool, we done with Karen. This is kind of what happened here. Netflix has invested a lot of money into Dave, and Dave has brought a lot of money back with his specials. And he's considered one of the greatest people of all time as far as comedy goes. So he has that clout, right? So if Dave is like, yo, they wronged me, I don't want that on the service. Netflix goes, you got it, baby. Whatever you want, we got it. Don't even worry. It's gone. Don't even look at it. Don't even worry. We got you. So this to me was, you don't see it a lot where companies will ride or die for business partners or employees or stuff like that.
Right.
This was actually a really dope move by Netflix, in my opinion, because they in no way, shape, or form had to do this.
Right.
They legally got the licensing to put on Chappelle's Show. Chappelle's Show is a massive cult classic show that has hit the pop culture lexicon that not many shows ever do. They very easily could have kept this up, but they decided that it's more important to maintain that relationship with Dave than it is to worry about that Skrilla. So I give them applause for that.
I didn't understand the story till Winston really laid it out that way with the Lady Outlaw and it fucks with that. So I appreciate you doing that. I was lost, but you got me now to understand what this was all about. Sheridan, what do you think about all this?
And Winston, I explained to him that fucks with people is good, like you explained to us yesterday. So I thought it was great. I sent you guys. I don't know if everybody saw the actual post. I mean, the lead into it is amazing. He talks about why Prince, started calling himself the artist because of these contracts, and always the artist this, the artist this, the artist this. It was emotional for me to watch this. It was because you think about all the times you've been wronged in this industry, and at the level I'm at, it's Chappelle, and I'm right below him, so I feel that of all the different things, I'm trying to get these great gigs, I finally got on SEN, so I hit the peak.
And I wonder if Netflix could have given the same treatment they gave to Dave to someone like Glow. #save Glow.
Real fast, I would have loved for Glow to have stayed, but it seems like a lot of that had to do with COVID stuff.
That's COVID.
If you're doing that type of show, they were already going to only give one more season anyway. That was supposed to be the final season, but COVID complicated all of that. And again, as amazing as that show was, you also have to remember, what is the draw of Dave Chappelle versus what was the draw of Glow? I am a diehard Glow fan, but let's just be 1,000% honest on what those numbers do.
Right.
I will say this though, real quick, is that I don't think you've seen The Last of Glow on Netflix. I have some bluebirds that talk to me occasionally, and I don't think you've seen The Last of Glow and new Glow material on Netflix. Don't go tweeting it. It's not an article I read from comicbook.fart. It's just I hear things. So
then I don't trust this source.
And if
Don't
when you
trust this source. Don't
when you
trust this
made a
source
Songs of the South reference with the Bluebird, I don't know if I want to.
I love it.
Maybe mention a different color bird or
Brett's
a
feeling
different
it
song.
today. I love it. Brett's feeling it. Goddard, I go to you. Like, do you with this? Like, do you think this is now something that other comedians, other creatives might kind of come to Netflix about this kind of stuff, or other companies use as a reference point? Also, we can't ignore this is 2020 now, when companies are way more aware with Black Lives Matter, with Me Too movements. Like Netflix, this is a PR move, certainly, but also, do you think this is something other people, other creatives could use against other companies besides Netflix about their own material?
You know what? I'm hoping so, because this feels like a very NBA move where, you know, we see the NFL where the owners literally own everything, but you see the NBA and Adam Silver like giving a lot of ownership to the players, and you see them creating super teams. You see them getting their money. You see them getting, you know, their likeness paid, and that's what you like to see. And I'm hoping that translates to college sports sometime soon. And so while I do love that this happened, and Dave Chappelle just like straight up said to them, like, this is what happened. If you could take this off, and they did. I'm wondering how this is going to affect like other comedians, like roles or routines with like cancel culture, because this feel like, and it's funny because everyone was hating on Taylor Swift not getting her music back and being like, well, it's your own fault. It's your own fault. You didn't look at the contract. But now with Dave Chappelle doing it, everyone's like, hell yeah, get it. And it's like, that's great. I'm not like saying it's Dave Chappelle's fault this happened, but just like the double standard of that kind of bugged me this morning while I was thinking about it. Because I think she's even coming out with new music, and they're like,
she is today.
Old masters back. Like, what's up with that?
Yeah. I think there's an update to that story, Ben. I think another company just bought the masters from Scooter. And so she's going to be able to record them again. So certainly the public pressure. But Scooter made a nice chunk of change off of that. He essentially bought a house. Dude. He bought a house and flipped it, essentially, is what he did.
Yeah.
So
and Rocha, full disclosure, I own all of Alex Marzoña's music.
I was just going to ask.
Sell it to him.
I'm okay with that. Yeah, you know what? You can't win every battle.
That's you know what I was just going to ask Alex about Mark Ellis owning your masters and how this story might speak to you a little bit on a deeper level, Alex, as you're releasing your first album without CD without Mark Ellis's influence. How do you feel about this story, my man?
Saying CD isn't.
No, what do I say? What do you put it on?
Album was right.
Album works.
Right.
Yeah.
Think of it this way. That the same way that Jordans have become synonymous with just like the top shoe. That like Kleenex is what all tissues are. Like Ubers, unfortunately, are all ride shares. You know, album. You good?
All right, I'll go album.
Y'all are living in the past. You don't get it. CDs are. It's like a disc that's compact.
I fucking hate you. I hate you so much. Like in the deepest of my heart.
I am basically here for 2 hours to gaslight Winston because I want him so upset watching the game tomorrow.
That's fine. Who do we play? Do we play y'all's ass?
Oh my God! Are you joking right now? You don't remember? Come on.
I'm sorry. I don't keep track of trash teams. All right. I don't even keep track of our team.
Can someone in the
also
NFC
trash.
East be good at football?
Division is trash.
What kind of fan doesn't want his team when he's crappy? Come on, Winston. You got a shot at the first place.
What you're telling me is that we played the Washington football team, which the name, bro, should be the Washington Thick. We've gone over this.
Yes, we have.
That's what we're doing.
Oh, he's going to put on his shirt.
Netflix has so many other streams of income.
Yeah.
So they find Chappelle more worthy of what he will bring to the table in the future. So it's like they want to make him happy now, which is better. And maybe they're hoping that other services will follow suit, like CBS All Access, like Viacom and HBO Max. Like they will realize, oh, maybe we should think about our artists first, so that in the future we can make them happy. So that's my take on it.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I mean, Eliza does a number of Netflix specials there. Do you think she'd have any kind of like, she's a friend of yours, does she have any kind of like a leg to stand on if she tried to pull something like this, do you think?
It's funny you asked that, Rocha. I actually have her contract right here. And I'm just going to scroll it out. Now, I'm not sure what the particulars of her deal or anybody else's, and even if I did, I wouldn't speculate on it. But I know that Netflix is at an elevated position right now because they are the streaming service in town still. And the good news, as far as Ben goes, well, who was my friend until about 5 seconds ago.
I know, right? Look at these guys.
Ben is talking about player empowerment in sports. And the same can be said for artist empowerment in entertainment, because there's so many, not only ways to stream your content, because, for example, if Netflix doesn't want to buy my special, Amazon does, or Hulu does, or any other, Peacock might. And so you also have that as far as the power of social media to be able to get your message out there, which is what Taylor Swift has been able to mobilize her fans. And so I think it's a lot healthier way for her fans to say, hey, don't go see Venom, see Cats. But now, if you say, okay, well, Taylor Swift deserves her music back. If she signed a bad contract, that sucks. Every artist in the history of time has signed an initial raw deal, and you just try to get over it. But now there's more power in the hands of the creators, and that's the way it should be. You should not have to be beholden to agents or to managers or to networks or to lawyers. You should be able to get your stuff out there. They can help give you a bigger platform. And if I had a special and an opportunity to be on Netflix with my second one, then I would not be demanding the same thing Dave Chappelle is. But you could count on one hand the amount of comedians who have the clout of Dave Chappelle.
Yeah. I mean, you look at this too. Ryan, you've been around the industry a little bit now.
I've been around.
You've been around. You've been there for a few decades. You look at the situation, it's just the way it goes, right? We all, like you said, we all know people who started out and they signed. Hell, Elvis Presley signed that terrible contract with Colonel Parker. I mean, that was a terrible situation for him. He had to do all those terrible movies. But like this situation here with Chappelle, it was in the past, he was starting out. He didn't sign it as Dave Chappelle, the world-renowned comedian. It was the show that blew him up. So, he had to get there. He wanted to do it. It was a good situation for him, and he walked away from it. Comedy Central could have really come after him and sued him into oblivion for what he did, but they understood where he was at, and he went his own path. Someone like Taylor Swift, we don't know at 16, 17, her desire to be successful maybe overrode some of the things in the contract that she didn't like, or maybe her advisors didn't like, but she wanted the success. So is this a situation here where we have to kind of go, you know what, this happened in the past. It happens to a lot of artists. Let's move on from it. But Netflix is doing a nice thing for an artist who is super successful on their channel.
I think what's different
Great
is
look for Netflix. Sorry, go ahead.
It's a great look. Yeah, I think what's different is it's the clout, like you said. I think there's so few comedians, there's so few stars that are able to do this and not get the blowback or worried about the blowback that other stars would be at their like lower level. The thing that really stuck out to me was when if you listen to that clip, he speaks on when he left. Everyone was like, oh, he was smoking crack and he was drinking all the time. And you're like, no, he was a devoted Muslim then. And now he's like that because this situation kind of, how he phrased it, ruined his life. So I found that to be really interesting, like in comparison to the Taylor Swift angle of it, where man, like he was blamed for all these things he didn't do because of a deal he had to sign. And now he's back at this level and he's a different type of person.
And it's, thinking about it now, it's like when he tells, if you guys watch the Instagram clip that Brett sent out, like he's saying how HBO said, like, why do we need you specifically? Like we could just go do the show with anybody. And then I remember he opened up his first Netflix special bag. He's like, man, I came back to the world and Key and Peele is doing my show. Put those two together and you're like, damn, Comedy Central, you replaced Chappelle real quick. It like
we look, Ben, we're numbers to those people.
Oh yeah,
and we're all numbers to those corporate companies because all they see is the bottom line because that's how they stay alive, and that's the way it goes sometimes. And sometimes you have to take a little bit of time to kind of clear your head and get yourself in a good frame of mind. Brett, how do we do that, do you think, in our world nowadays?
Well, I tell you what, you need to clear that headspace because we've all been taken advantage of, and you got to just let it go, and you got to just do a little meditation.
Yeah, man.
And that's where our friends at Headspace come in. It's a daily dose of mindfulness in the form of guided meditations in an easy-to-use app. Headspace is the only meditation app advanced in the field of mindfulness and meditation through clinically validated research. So whatever the situation, Headspace really can help you feel better. Overwhelmed? Headspace has a 3-minute SOS meditation for you. Need help falling asleep? We all do. Headspace has a wind-down session that their members swear by. And for parents, Headspace even has morning meditations for you to do with your kids. And sometimes it might be the only thing you do with your kids all day long. Headspace's approach to mindfulness can reduce stress, improve sleep, boost focus, and increase overall sense of well-being. I'm using this all the time now. I'm talking about the biggest one for me is I wake up in the middle of the night, and that's when everything that I'm worried about, that stupid thing I did when I was 12, comes back rolling into me, and I feel bad, and I try, and I'm in my head, and I can't get to sleep, and they have something to help you just kind of get yourself away from that and back to sleep, and that's why I love it. Headspace is backed by 25 published studies on its benefits, 600,000 5-star reviews, and over 60 million downloads. Headspace makes it easy for you to build a life-changing meditation practice and mindfulness that works for you on your schedule, anytime, anywhere. So listen, people, you deserve to be happy, and Headspace is a meditation made simple. Go to headspace.com/SEN Live. What's that again, Brett? Headspace.com/SEN Live for 1 month free trial with access to Headspace's full library of meditations for every situation. It's the best offer they have going right now. Let me hit you with it again. Headspace.com/SEN Live. Go get your Headspace on.
Hey, Brett, I'm a slow writer. Can you give me that website one more time?
Headspace.com.
I am one of those 600K 5-star reviews. I utilize Headspace.
Nice.
I utilize it. But Rocha, I'm detecting a little bit of saltiness coming at me towards Brett. Brett, are you implying that I did not properly compensate you for all those times you did a set on one of my shows?
At least you get asked, Brett. At least you get asked.
Rocha, is there anything you'd like to say?
No. Brett, go ahead.
No, just being asked to be on your show was enough, and you always compensated
I pay
me,
these people.
Yeah, I never said that. How did you? Where was that implication at all?
I pay these people. I paid Rocha. I paid Brett. I told Alex thanks for the song. I pay people.
Yeah.
Mark paid me more than I get in a whole day's work at the gallery to hang up 2 posters that are worth $10 a piece.
That's fair.
You know,
That's
listen, he's a good guy. Stop. Look at everybody in the chat calling him an ass. Stop doing that. He is good to his people. I'm not. I didn't have to sign a contract to say this.
You didn't. I did. Mark Ellis Central made me sign a contract.
I'll tell y'all. I'll tell y'all. Story time with Uncle Mark. Hopefully, it doesn't go longer than 30 seconds. I was at, and I'll probably get cut off with a robot. I was at the Comedy Store the night Dave got back from South Africa. Like, he literally landed at LAX, did a 20-minute set at the Improv, and then came over to the Comedy Store late night and did like 2 hours. And then about a month later, he was officially doing his comeback show in the main room of the Comedy Store. And being there that night, feeling it in the room, getting to talk with Chappelle a little bit before the show, and then being in the main room, Leo DiCaprio was there, Bruce Willis was there, Charlie Murphy was there. It was like, I don't know that I've ever been in a room, a theater, an arena that had that much anticipation baked into one show, and he delivered. He's one of the greatest. My GOAT is still Chris Rock. But I think that if you talk about Carlin, you talk about Pryor, you talk about Rivers, you talk about Dangerfield, anybody else, Dave Chappelle is in that conversation.
I don't know if that's true. I mean, I would argue that the live event
donated $20.
Oh, thank you.
To see a fellow Latino repping our people high and proud.
That's right. Respect. 9 inches. That's right.
Oh, it's not that. Hector Navarro.
I love Hector. I'm not saying anything negative about Hector. I love him. Mark Ellis, I would disagree with you. I think you felt that energy in Orlando at a live event when the 4 superstars were on the stage together there with you in the GOAT, Dan Murrell, Chance Kalinowski, and me. I think you felt that same kind of vibe in that room, I would say. Wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Wouldn't you?
I would have, you'd have to refresh my memories to what exactly we were doing that night. You know, this party rock and roll lifestyle, Rocha. I will say that night when you said you're going to go home and make love, that was one of the best lines I've ever heard come out of your mouth. It was a really good line.
True. It did happen as well with the belt.
Yeah.
Anyway.
donated $34.
Oh, thank you.
Hello, SEN crew. Today's my birthday and I wanted to share the love with you all. Can old man Winston give a birthday shout out with Elmo crashing in at the end? Oh, hi, Mark.
All right, who's this again? What's his name?
Agent 00 Ice.
Okay. Happy birthday, Agent 00 Ice. Old man Winston, take it away.
Look at this. You come over here and look at this. Look at them. This young man, what's his name? Agent Noise. Okay. He says that today is his birthday. Look here, young man. I've had a number of birthdays personally. Okay. Some of them had the company of a nice young lady. Sometimes I just sit there with a nice bottle of scotch. Those are some good ones. But I sincerely hope that on this day you find Jesus.
And also, Winston is granting you one day to say the N-word for your birthday.
No, young man. No, young man.
I'm sorry, I thought that was a birthday gift for you.
Elmo!
Young man, this is why I don't let my children watch public access television. No, sir.
Sorry, COVID is a hoax.
No, sir.
Oh, Elmo! No, it's not Elmo.
I love it when I do like inappropriate stuff as myself, and you guys go, "No, Elmo."
I love how that has become your get out of jail free card at this point.
Listen, Winston is my friend, and he's black, so I can do this. I used to have another black gentleman on the show. It used to be 2 black friends. I just have one now.
No, Elmo, no, Elmo, no.
This feels like Community all over again. All right, what's our next news item there, Alex?
All right, wrestling star Hulk Hogan gave his stamp of approval to Chris Hemsworth's workout and, quote, 24-inch pythons in Hogan's upcoming biopic. Hemsworth has been bulking up and hulking out to play the wrestler in the movie, which will cover Hogan's rise to stardom in the 1980s and the Hulkamania peak. It will be directed by Todd Phillips, the Oscar-nominated director of Starsky & Hutch and The Hangover Part 2.
And the
Rocha,
Joker.
are you excited for this movie? And will anyone spot me as I try to bench 100 as my first step of my journey to get frickin' yoked, bro?
Yo,
I'm
bro.
sorry, real quick.
Oh my
The
God.
article headline was actually Hulk Hogan approves of Hemsworth's size.
Hey-o.
Okay, so
That's a fair point.
just saying.
Fair point.
Just saying.
Well, you know something, brother. When you get to be big, I love it. I think it's great. I think isn't Hemsworth like it's not like this is new. He's gotten this big for Thor, hasn't he? Like I don't know why. Yeah, Goddard. Why are they making such a big deal? Because he's looked like this for Thor as
He's
well.
huge.
He's massive.
Hemsworth is huge. Like I always felt bad because like Captain America, he gets to put the suit on. Yeah, there's always like that one shirtless scene for every MCU movie.
Yeah.
But Thor's always sleeveless. That dude has got to be doing like what they were saying about Hugh Jackman with the X-Men Origins.
Yeah.
That he was literally like curls and a chicken breast in between takes. And like that's all he was doing for that because he's like shirtless that whole movie.
I think that was on Jay Washington's Instagram last night. That's what.
Oh Lord! Oh my God!
Anyway, yeah.
He looks great. I mean, he looks great,
Yeah.
but it's not like anything different for me. He's just a huge, good-looking dude. Like
Plus,
congrats.
Well, yeah, exactly. And plus, Ben and everybody else, like if you go back and watch old Hulk Hogan stuff, he's not ab ripped. He's got a little bit of a roll in that
He's just
stomach.
big.
Yeah, he's big. He's big. Oh, the Mulligan is here.
Oh, hello
Guys,
there.
hello. I have a few questions. One, did Mark and Christian have a fight yet?
Mark and Christian? No.
Yeah. Oh, Christian's not on the show.
Hey,
Oh, okay.
Kate, does this answer your question? I'm still here. Christian isn't. Guess who won?
Oh boy!
Hey-o.
I was gonna say I'll know later if 30 minutes of the show is missing.
Hey, coming in hot. What? This is pre-Thanksgiving. I love it. You look fantastic, Kate.
Thank you.
How are you feeling?
I am.
Lie.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm feeling. Ask Brett.
Okay.
Just lie about it, Kate. Put a smile on your face and lie about how you're feeling.
I feel good. I feel great. I am named Kate.
That's good. I like that. That's good. Some good rapping. You look at these pictures, Kate. Let's get your thoughts before we move on to the gentleman here. Since you just jumped in. You look at these pictures of Chris Hemsworth, and you look at old pictures of Hogan. I think Hemsworth is overdoing it a little bit. He's way more ripped and huge than Hogan was at the time, in my opinion.
Let me look at the pictures.
Oh, okay.
But didn't people? It was a different kind, and even in the older days, the muscle mass was
it was
weird.
a different kind of muscle.
It's different. Yeah.
And not everybody looked like Ellis. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
True.
Not everybody had them those shiny guns.
It's got those Bugs Bunny muscles. I love it. Yeah, there it is. Look at those. You're supposed to go all the way down.
Okay. Yeah, Alex, you gotta get all the way.
It's in the
bro.
extension, Alex.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Hey, Rocha, I'm just gonna tell you this one piece of workout advice is that it's advanced a lot since Jack LaLanne was your personal trainer.
Impressive. What?
Oh, old jokes from you son of a bitch. Anyway.
It's a lot since you had to push boulders in front of your cave to protect from the wildebeest.
The shit worked. The shit worked.
It does look
we
bigger,
made
though.
it.
Like Hemsworth looks even bigger than he did when he was Thor to me.
Yeah?
It looks like he was Thor, and then they put him on the cover of Muscle and Fitness and did that airbrush they do on everybody, where it's like, hey, look at Mark Wahlberg, and it's like Mark Wahlberg doesn't look like that. I mean, he's ripped, but he's not that ripped. So this is like the next level of rip. My only concern is in that last picture where Hemsworth is doing like he looks like he's Sisyphus pushing a boulder. Let's make sure we don't ignore the quads and the hams, Chris. You don't want to get gym guy leg. Okay.
We get chicken legs. Yeah.
Don't skip leg day. Honestly, it looks like Thor ate Hulk. You know what I mean?
Wow.
I look like I ate Mark Wahlberg. I look like the guy who ate Mark Wahlberg. Yeah, I agree. I think it's great to see it. But I wonder what he's going to do with this Todd Phillips, because, listen, this is the 80s. Hogan is using the roids, man. This is a time when, and at times he was kind of a dick in the back. So I want to see if they actually go into this. And that's the guy who did Joker. So are we going to get these like really, I don't know, these kind of evocative 1970s masterpiece approach to this kind of thing?
521 donated $50.
Oh,
I wanted to log in live today and tell you all that I am thankful for all of you and what you do for the SEN community.
Aww.
Take care and be safe. Yes, I'm still in that bond.
Much love, respect, and thank you. Thank you for what you do for us by being a fan of these shows and coming in and patronizing the shows. And thank you for your donation. All right, anybody else want to chime in on this? Winston, Brett, Alex, I haven't heard from you guys, or Ryan?
He's jacked. That's what I'll say.
I am curious about what this movie's going to be, though. With Todd Phillips, with Hulk Hogan, with everything that's going on with him. So, like Hulk Hogan's, is he on set? Is it going to be like this puff piece about how great he is?
God, I hope not.
Talk about the union stuff. I'm curious.
Plus, I mean, Hogan got in trouble, obviously, for using inappropriate language and being recorded. Are they going to address any of that? It's not like he all of a sudden started using that language later on in his life. Like, are they going to address any of that as well? He's a complicated guy.
Let alone the lawsuit that he ended up winning against Gawker and everything.
Yeah, right.
That's also a really interesting angle to see if they attack that. But it's just interesting to me in the sense that, Hulk is a very complicated man and no one understands him, not even his woman. So it'll be interesting to see like what route they go with the movie. If it's going to be kind of like Straight Outta Compton, where you cover the things that make you look more like a hero and you don't really cover the things that you probably should also talk about. Right. But also, no one needs to be that jacked. It's just Kevin Hart said it best. Like, dude, if you're working at T-Mobile, why you need that many muscles? Like, T-Mobile, I broke another one.
Are you gonna get a Rocky 3 behind the scenes scene?
Oh yeah, a little
I want
Thunder
a
Lips
Thunder
action.
Lips.
That's another thing, Ryan. You bring up a great point. Who's playing Randy Macho Man? Who's playing Vince McMahon? Who's playing Sylvester Stallone? Who's playing all these ancillary characters around his life, his wife? This is going to be important.
Hemsworth going full Eddie Murphy.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the only way I want to see this movie.
I just want somebody to pay me to work out. That was, if I could have that maybe once in my life, I'd be in good shape if I could get paid to get jacked up. But it just hasn't happened.
It's always weird when athletes happen. Remember Ellis, John Hot Plate Williams? You just can't. You don't understand how some athletes get paid millions of dollars and yet start stacking on the pounds as an NBA player or an NFL player and get out of shape. Shaq played himself into shape at the end of his career, for the last few years of his career. It's crazy. You're getting paid.
but that's why
go to the gym.
Donated $20.
Oh,
Hi gang, happy day before Thanksgiving. What is your ideal Thanksgiving meal? Mine is turkey with sweet potatoes and stuffing with a nice big slice of apple pie. Thanks for being awesome and thanks for entertaining us. Happy Thanksgiving.
That sweat potato pie. That sweat potato
Sweat
pie.
potato pie.
Ooh. Good old sweat
You know,
potato.
You know what I just realized that Kate's laugh reminds me of, and I
What's
think
that?
that's why I love it so much. She reminds me of Jim Carrey doing the Ace Ventura laugh. I think that's why I literally was like, "What is that?" Exactly. I fucking love that.
How dare you?
Lou-hoo.
I mean, that's one of the greatest.
Gangbangs
of all
off
time,
New
my
York
friend.
donated $20.
Yeah.
Sweat potatoes is what my ex used to call my balls.
Okay.
So
Well,
what's your favorite Thanksgiving
Also,
meal?
Look,
Can I ask-
yeah.
Can I just ask Ben real quick? Is that a Miles Austin, my friend?
Dude, I'm broke as fuck. I'm still wearing the Miles Austin jersey,
Let's
baby.
go!
Yeah. Love to see it.
Pay good money
Are
for
you-
this shit.
Gonna get that,
kidding
gonna get
me?
that masking tape and put Amari Cooper on the back, baby.
You're kidding me. Miles Austin.
I paid good money for this shit.
Oh my god. The best is that Ben, you could just take the duct tape off of your earphones.
It's not want not, Kate.
That's right. If it ain't broke, baby.
Mark,
And
what's
if
close?
it is broke,
I am
use
broke.
duct tape.
Yeah.
What's
Exactly.
close to Miles Austin in our history? What would you say, Mark? Close to Miles Austin?
Well, Miles Austin had a
Santana?
couple really productive years.
Miles Austin had
And
like
then-
3 or 4 good years where he dated Kim Kardashian and he was the #1 receiver.
Oh, man, he must
And
think
then-
about that nowadays. Go like,
Right. I would probably say Miles Austin might be our Michael Westbrook.
Oh, yes. Great choice. Yep.
But I will say this because I love giving my friends gifts around the holidays. I am going to send to both Ben and Winston a Des Bryant Ravens practice jersey that y'all can just have to keep.
He had some catches on Sunday. No
He
one was
did.
happier than me.
Some possession
No one was
catches.
happier than me.
I was genuinely happy for Des Bryant. He's a very
And he
talented
caught it.
receiver.
Des
and I was
caught it.
glad to see him use his hands. To answer the gentleman's question from the robot, then I would go just standard turkey. I'll do some stuffing. I like the stuffing around the edges. I like it like I like my stuffing a little like overdone and crunchy. I'll do a little bit of mashed potatoes. Don't need a lot of mashed potatoes. The big winner for me at Thanksgiving, my mom's secret
Charlie
recipe
Brown donated
chocolate pie.
$20.
Now,
Is it just me or does Ryan look like Robert Leckie from HBO's The Pacific? Also R.I.P. Diego Maradona. Hope you all have a great Thanksgiving and hope the Cowboys gets destroyed tomorrow.
Yes.
Yes.
Agreed.
I agree. I think Ryan kind of has that look of any soldier in World War II.
Yeah.
Yep.
Any white guy.
Yeah, he's Band
On
of
either
Brothers. We're not
side,
going to put
probably.
him in the Pacific. He's Band of Brothers.
He's Band of Brothers. I agree with that.
Can
also-
one of our fans out there, after you're done helping Alex out with
James
After
Wheeler
Effects,
donated
can one of our
$50.
fans?
I want to.
Well, continue.
Ryan likes you. He cut the Schmoedown off.
Yeah, he does.
Replay it.
Play it afterwards.
Don't ever
you,
do that
Ryan.
again,
Here's-
Ryan.
Sorry.
Here's all I
Straight
want.
this man.
I want one of our fans to do a shot of that Dunkirk battle scene where they're all looking up at the plane, but put Ryan's face on every one of the soldiers.
Matt Lake just went, got it.
Done.
So you're
James
trying to
Wheeler
make.
donated $50.
Thank you, James.
I want to express the same sentiments. I am so thankful for all of you get me through my depressive tendencies. And hello, Kate.
Dude, we've all been there.
All been
We've
there.
all been there. And if we can lift your spirits in any way, shape, or form, it's our honor. Honestly, it's a blessing to be able to do it. So thank you for letting us do it as well. Because I know sometimes it's not easy to want to drag yourself out of those places. So much love to you, James, for having the strength to do that for yourself as well. Yeah. Anyway, what was I saying?
I was in
Ellis,
World
what
War
we're
II,
talking?
and I'm every
Yeah.
soldier.
Ryan was in World War II. My mom makes great chocolate pie. The follow-up question is, does she just use Jell-O chocolate pie? The answer I have to that is, I am not in the kitchen.
No, nor should you be.
I'll tell you what, you were in the kitchen once when your mom was there. Oh!
In the kitchen?
I don't know if I
Oh
get
my
that
God, do you
one.
guys know that R. Kelly song? Girl, you in
Oh,
the kitchen.
oh yeah, but I don't
support abusers.
listen to R. Kelly no more. Yes, now that we brought up the fact that you're talking, girl, I want you in the kitchen next to the dinner rolls. Yes, I know that song very well because the start of the second
fruits and vegetables and potatoes.
No, because the start of the second verse is him stopping the music and going, "Girl, I'm ready to toss your salad." So I was like, yo, we're not. God damn it, Kate.
Toss the verse at it.
He doesn't fucks with R. Kelly anymore.
I do not.
I don't think anybody should fucks with him.
But I will never forget the place where I was when I first heard the start of the second verse.
This is the greatest thing I've ever heard. Brett has found a new word. My God.
Hey, man.
Wait, I want to go back to something. Ryan, two Schmoebots ago, who was the person? New York Sex Club? What was it called?
Gangbangs of New York.
Okay, so have you guys heard this story? I want to talk about it real quick. And I know it's not on the rundown, but maybe Marzoña will get mad at me.
It's not on the rundown?
Gangbang.
Did you hear this? So this happened a few days ago in Astoria,
gangbang in New York?
Yeah, hold on. In Astoria, Queens, the police raided this 3-story club that was having an 80-person orgy in the club. They had set up a buffet. They had set up alcohol, liquor. They arrested.
Talk about a super spreader, am I right?
Did anyone see the metal monolith found in Utah?
Yeah,
it looks
we'll talk
like
about
something
that.
from Stargate SG-1. I'm ready for a new.
Oh, absolutely. We'll talk about the end of the world in just a second. But
I've never seen Brett break like that. You completely destroyed Brett. I have never seen Brett break like that.
The pictures are great. It's laminated with signs that say, hey, for 10 minutes, it's $10. For 20 minutes, it's $40. Insane. And the bar looks like something you'd see at a college dorm with a white table and a bunch of bottles from Costco sitting up there with red cups. It was genius. And they got arrested for not wearing masks, not practicing social distancing. And there was these ratty ass mattresses all set up over 3 floors. And apparently this is a real company that does this around the country because they had a whole banner professionally made. It's called Caligula.
Donated $20. Hey, Kate. Does anyone else think Ryan and Ellis look like they could be cousins or something? As a Cowboys fan, I would prefer we lose so we can maintain a high draft pick. We need to start rebuilding the Molina. And yes to gangbangs.
And yes,
got it. What of these NFC East teams actually thinks they win by winning the division and going to the playoffs? We're all trash. You're getting bounced in the first fucking round. You want to keep losing.
Jerry Jones is trash.
Well, may I remind you of a 7-9 Seattle Seahawks team that beat a Saints team.
And then what did they do immediately after?
They got a playoff victory.
They got curb stomped. All right, they got immediately obliterated. So
can we go back to the $10 orgy that was happening?
Sorry, I'd like to go back first of all because I'm pretty sure now that the name of the company is actually Skybound because I feel like I'm in a gangbang right now. There's 9 of you.
You couldn't afford this gangbang, Kate.
Actually, we're wearing Miles Austin jerseys. I think
you can afford this gangbang, Kate.
That's for sure.
Can y'all imagine? Can you just imagine how tough a gangbang would be if you had to stop every time a robot cut you off?
That Rocha led this story with the buffet fact of it. Not
that's where we are right now.
This is a test donation for $98.
Oh, thank you.
Okay. Wait.
Was
that a real $98 or did you actually hit something?
They called themselves. This was a
test.
A test donation.
Yeah,
but it is a real donation.
People have been donating because it'll say so and so donated. It'll be like
John donated $31.
Oh, thank you.
This is a test donation for $31.
All right.
Again, are these real donations?
This is fantastic.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. This is everybody trolling Ellis so hard.
Well, Kate,
he's been on once in the last 6 months, so
I said that I would chug a beer at 1,000. So I'll chug a beer at 1,000. If we get to 1,500, then Molly can make an appearance.
Oh, let's do it.
All right.
And I need that serotonin.
I'll get y'all warmed up since this is apparently the SEN Live gangbang or orgy or whatever we're calling it.
Oh my God.
At 500, I'll shotgun a beer. How about that?
There you go.
That's the starting point.
All right. We're at 319 right now, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get going. We got an hour left. Get us to 1,000. Get us to 1,500. It's Thanksgiving. It literally means giving thanks. So give us thanks by sending in your Schmoedown, your Streamlabs, and your Super Chats for all the entertainment that we bring you and all the joy that we bring you. And please send in those big donations so we can get these gentlemen drunk on a Wednesday morning, for God's sakes, as we walk into Thanksgiving. Anyway, $10 gangbangs. Insane. It was insane. It went all the way up to $500 for the night. So you could consistently be going room to room, bed to bed for $500. Of
course, at a buffet.
And you get the buffet, bro. You gotta get some nourishment.
I just have a question about stuff like that, like
the ratty ass oysters.
Like how we know that you probably maybe got COVID, but how we know you ain't got like herpes or the
why?
You just say like $10 for 10 minutes.
Donated $74.
Thank you, John.
This is a test donation for
something's going on with that.
Okay.
We're gonna figure that out.
Christian's in the chat saying he's doing it to prank you.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Real funny, Christian.
Can't host the show, but he's sitting in his boxers sending chat. I love it. All right.
If I can find my glasses, I'll tell you exactly what Christian.
Oh
no! All right, just imagine I've got glasses with a horrible glare.
All right.
It's the funniest thing I've ever done.
I fucking love
honestly, God, it's the funniest thing. I couldn't disagree more that this wasn't funny. I think it was funny, and I didn't say that I couldn't host the show. I said I didn't want to host the show. So.
Yes.
Right, I'm sorry, Christian. You're right. You did say that. You're right.
Game Banks off New York donated $20, $10 for 10 minutes. WTF am I supposed to do with the other 9 minutes and 22 seconds?
Yeah, fair point.
Who was that?
Question. I just don't have the energy. Like
that's the thing.
I take a multivitamin every day, but you know what? I can't do $500 for a night. Like I see these ads for like men my age. They're like, "Are you losing your energy?" I'm like, "Yeah." They're like, "Do you want to get it back?" I'm like, "No, I want a nap."
Wait a minute, but Ellis,
what the fuck are you doing? I need to sleep.
Don't you go and get like rejuvenated in your witchcraft ice chamber? Like
you do the ice chamber.
Isn't that like it's not giving you nothing?
Do you have a hyperbaric chamber coming to the house at any time soon?
I do not have a hyperbaric chamber. I do photobiomodulation therapy, which is red light therapy. Then I hop into the cryo chamber for 3.5 minutes. Ooh. And then the last date I went on was actually with my twin, Ryan Nilsen, and I went to Coffee Bean. That was the last date I went on.
Nice.
I just got your thetans measured.
I just
I like that, Ben.
Goddard, you're gonna get us killed, Goddard.
You got 420 donated $20 through Super Chat. Happiest of Thanksgivings to Christian and his family, the SEN crew and your families and everyone in the chat and your families. Now, bad news. So sorry, Lex, but tomorrow's Ravens versus Steelers cancelled. Back
Did
to
they
the
cancel
orgy
it?
No
gorging.
way.
Hold on.
I think I saw that too.
Holy shit.
Postponed.
A number of players
Postponed to Sunday.
Yeah, moved to Sunday.
They were at the orgy.
Good, they'll be better by Sunday.
Yeah,
That's
right.
Exactly.
Actual fuck.
That's we were just talking about corporations and how you're just numbers to them because they gotta make their money. The NFL, ladies and gentlemen, the NFL.
I love that Kate just turned into a mom of all the Ravens players right there.
It's like, oh, great. Oh, I'm so delightful.
Yeah.
That's wonderful. Because I'll tell you what, I've been homeschooling your asses.
$20. Sorry, Lex.
Oh.
See, that's what they do. Their donation name is I donated $200, but they donated $20.
I almost stood up. I'm glad I listened to the rest of that because that would have been,
Also, Winston with real glasses today. What's up, Boo Boo?
Yeah.
I heard my favorite lady on SEN Live was gonna be on today, so
oh my.
I was just trying
Roxy's not on today.
I ain't talking about no Roxy. I ain't talking about no
donated
Roxy.
$100. Happy Thanksgiving, SEN crew.
Oh, thank you, Blade Hawk. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Blade Hawk.
That was an actual $100.
That was actual $100.
That's good. That's good.
Okay, so we're kind of getting close then. What are we at?
We're at
$450 right now.
$100. They were all fake.
$450.
$450.
They were all fake.
Christian.
They're all Christian.
Oh man, hilarious. All right. Anyway, it's crazy.
Turkey, mashed potatoes, cheesy corn grits. And I like you got to do the green bean casserole with the canned green beans, not.
See, I got some beef with y'all. Now, one of y'all white people said mac and cheese. This is the motherfucking problem.
Alex
now,
and
one
I,
of y'all said no motherfucking mac and cheese. You said mac and cheese, Rocha?
No, I'm saying Alex and I ain't white, man. We got different lineups on our turkey.
Did either of y'all say mac and cheese?
I said cheesy corn grits.
The fuck? That ain't the same shit, you son of a bitch.
All right, Winston, I will tell you. I didn't get to answer yet.
Oh, that's true.
Alex, you broke me.
I like to eat the souls of black people on Thanksgiving. Is that cool?
Happy Thanksgiving.
Winston? Did I answer correctly?
My God, you killed him! You killed him! Oh my God, Alex!
Is that the right answer?
Let's Get Out theme Thanksgiving parties. It's so fun.
I can't take it. I'm not gonna make it to the end of the show.
Thanksgiving table with a teacup.
Oh no!
We have collard greens too, Winston. Black-eyed peas, but isn't that that's a Christmas thing? That's like
Black-eyed peas
right?
is a Christmas thing.
Each of them represent something for like one is for wealth, one is for like there's.
I thought black-eyed peas was like a New Year's Eve thing. I thought it
was a terrible group thing. Yeah, go ahead.
Black-eyed peas are New Year's for sure, but collard greens and mac and cheese. Whenever black people gather for a meal, collard greens and mac and cheese pretty much universally show up.
Wow.
I fucks with some collard greens.
Nope.
Happy?
I can't.
Nope. I got that.
Have y'all not seen Soul
crystals
Food?
on it?
Wow. Have y'all not seen Rocha? Have you seen Soul Food? So you're ready for
which
the
one?
Schmoedown?
Which one? The movie or the TV series?
The movie.
Okay, I like the movie.
It's not the TV trivia Schmoedown, sir. It's the movie trivia Schmoedown.
Yeah, sure, Dad. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'll watch it.
Final exam is the one missing undercover brother questions over there.
You shut your mouth. We don't talk about that.
That's a fair point.
That's the easiest question ever.
We don't fucking talk about that.
Oh my God.
Shut your mouth, Goddard. You shut your mouth.
Van Deen.
Goddard, you're absolutely right, Goddard. Absolutely right, man.
You shut your mouth.
Goddard is on one today, and I'm here for it.
I know. You should have seen him earlier. He had no shirt on, a little bit down. He had the chain, the unshaven fit. I love it. I dig it.
He's got his
sexy 30s. I love it.
He's got his landing.
This is called depression.
It's called let me show you where to put it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh no.
Oh.
I'll pay 50 for 30 minutes. I'll pay 50 for 30 minutes.
Also,
this is $10 for 10 minutes right here, baby.
Sabrina apparently supports your Thanksgiving tradition cake because she said, "Get out too." Kate strikes back.
Gangbangs off New York donated $20.
Thank you.
Brett using fucks with like my dad after someone said woke on Fox News.
Yeah, you're colonizing that term, Brett. Don't colonize that term.
There was a joke amongst Dickie's friends for a while that Get Out was actually based on me and my family.
There goes the rabbit hole.
Balls?
It wasn't.
Oh, no.
It wasn't because my dad didn't vote for Obama.
I think my favorite meme from Get Out was with the black squares when they were like, the guy was like, I would have put 2 black squares if I could have on my.
Yes, that was. I would have put 2 black squares on my Instagram if I could have.
I was on the ground when I saw that one. All right. Anyway, Alex. What do we got next? Do we have any more reads today, or are we going into a news item? What do we got?
Going to this news item before we get scolded. Casting breakdowns for Disney Plus's Obi-Wan series have been revealed, and one report says that Naomi Scott of Aladdin and Power Rangers fame is up for a lead role, and no, she won't be playing Obi-Wan. According to the person who will actually be playing Obi-Wan, Ewan McGregor, the series is planned to shoot in March and will take place midway between Revenge of the Sith and A New Hope. The series does not have a release date yet, but Rocha, do you think Naomi Scott is a good fit for the Star Wars universe, and who could she play?
Interesting. Is it a musical? Because she sings. I like the idea because she's a woman of color, so I like the idea of that being a part of this. And I liked her in Aladdin. Really enjoyed her in Aladdin. Power Rangers, you can do what you want with that, but I liked her in Aladdin, so why not? And I think she stood out well in the Charlie's Angels movie with Kristen Stewart. I thought she did a nice job there, so it makes sense. Plus, she appeals to a younger demographic, so business-wise, it makes sense as well. So overall, I'm cool with it. I don't know who should be playing, but I'm cool with it. What do you guys think?
I'm kind of with you. Like I'm sure she's playing, some like Mos Eisley or Tatooine resident or something like that. If the series takes place there, but yeah, I didn't like Charlie's Angels, but everything else I've liked her in.
Right.
I thought she was great in Aladdin. She got like the new song that they added in for that movie, so I'd be fine with it. I'm looking forward to see what they do with this, because it's only going to be 8 episodes, only one season, only one story. So I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah. What do you guys think? Naomi Scott? Anybody?
I mean, the Mos Eisley call, I think, that's what I'm leaning towards. It's probably a side character. Whenever I think of this show, I'm just thinking Obi-Wan and Vader for the most part, for most of the screen time. So it might just be a one-off, similar to Dumel this season in Mandalorian.
Okay.
Yeah. Rocha, I don't want to tell you how to do your job, but when you have, 38 people on a Zoom call, can you just maybe single someone out instead of just throw? It's like Gru throwing it to the minions. Like, okay, any minions want to step in? Anybody have any thoughts?
Yo,
I love you, John.
Yo,
love you.
Mark,
love you.
This is why the Washington football team will never be successful again. Look at how y'all go at each other.
Sending love to everyone at SEN. Want to wish everyone a safe Thanksgiving however you will be celebrating it. My sister is doing good still. She has reconstruction surgery sometime after January.
Good.
Yeah, good
to hear.
Jenny.
Keep us updated.
Rocha and I will patch things up by tomorrow, 1:30 kickoff. We're going to be fine. John, I will tell you that Naomi Scott is very talented, so I'm happy to have her in Star Wars. The bigger question is this. Obi-Wan refers to Mos Eisley as a wretched hive of scum and villainy. So how much are the gangbangs on Mos Eisley?
Oh, hello. Wow.
Well, they don't accept Republic credits, that's for sure.
Are droids allowed, or do they not serve their kind?
What's a droid gangbang like? That's what I want to know. That's what
For those
everybody's
oiled up. Oh, fuck you!
I got it first.
Bro, we literally are 2 Cowboys receivers running into each other.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Yeah, last 25 years I've been watching that.
Hey, 25 years ago we won our last Super Bowl, so you shut the hell up.
You did. You're right.
5.
Yeah, 5. All right. Anyway. All right. All right. Fine. Alex Marzoña, Naomi Scott. I mean, Ellis trying to tell me
get in your head. It was a suggestion.
Wouldn't you know it? I knew Mark would do it. This is why he likes to, Anyway, go ahead, Alex. What do you got?
All right. First off, I'm glad we got this orgy talk in a clip out. So make sure you watch the rest of the show for context on that if you're joining us.
No context. No context necessary.
I do hope she plays a Jawa. That'd be great.
What?
No, but I'm honestly excited for whatever she does. I liked her in Power Rangers. I actually like that movie a lot. So
is there some history here with you and her, man? Just the way your body position right now. Yeah, I wish her well. She's cool, and it's cool that she's got this job and everything. Like, do you have an issue now? Sure. Did you guys have a date? Did something fall apart?
Alex, you don't have to answer that. Alex, you don't have to answer that, honey. John, I'll answer it for him because he has never had a relationship with Naomi Scott because Naomi Scott has never been a barista at Starbucks.
Oh,
wow.
All right. We're working blue already. It's 11 in the morning. I respect
I got your back, Alex. I got your back on this.
Does he know?
I appreciate you.
Does he know?
Oh
boy. All right.
I'll tell you what, in case there was any question, Mark Ellis is the professional stand-up comedian amongst us.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, but you know what, Kate? I'll tell you this. Christian he did ask me last week if I wanted to host any upcoming shows, and I said no. And I did tell him that Rocha would just be better at it than I would. And he is doing a much better job than I would be hosting this circus.
Don't try this now. You already got your shots in. Already hurt my feelings. Happy Thanksgiving to you, fuckface. All right, where are we going next?
That's a true Washington fan to one another. Okay.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. I know Mark is the eternal optimist. I'm the eternal pessimist when it comes to our team. And it was somewhere every once in a while we find middle ground, but it's rare. It's rare. All right.
Keyword eternal.
That's true.
I totally get all these references.
I was gonna say nobody asked Brett and I, who were excited to see play in a football game, and I think Brett and I both agree. It is
Cincinnati
Denvers. The Cincinnati Denvers.
Yep, Cincinnati Denvers. Yep, I want that logo.
So I hope nobody gets COVID there, because I would really like to see them play tomorrow.
Kate, I mean, how could people get COVID in a full contact sport where you're breathing and tackling each other? It's ridiculous. I don't know how they
British
think it's happening.
Starbucks donated $20.
Thank you.
Hi Alex, at a robot orgy. It's just a lot of floppy disks becoming hard drives.
Oh,
Hey, there we go.
Goddard, how you not grab that one? That's a Goddard
I'm
joke,
mad
man.
about that. That's good. I'm mad about that.
Wow.
Ellis, do you think is there room on a stand-up stage for Goddard to just get up and do nothing but puns? Because that's his dream come true.
I will
Have a piece
boo
of paper
you
in
the
front of me.
whole show.
I think
Boo you.
if
You
Ben
know I hate
were-
puns.
I think Ben could be a solid comic. I would be careful that you're not infringing too much on Makuga's territory with the puns. He holds his puns in pretty high regard. So we could have a Makuga Goddard pun battle during the Q&A.
I would love to do like as they do those pun battles where who can break first. I would absolutely be up for that, and I'd be definitely okay losing because I for sure would.
One of they did that on. I think All Def Digital does that. You're talking about the dad jokes.
Yeah, like all the dad jokes and
I like
puns
that,
and stuff like that.
I like that idea.
Yeah.
We're $5 away
What
from a
kind of
shotgun
pants?
beer, by the way.
$5 away from 1,000?
From
$500.
From they're 500.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. All right.
What kind of pants does Michael Jackson wear?
No, nope.
Never.
Billie Jeans.
Okay, God.
Look at him.
I could have gone so many different directions.
I was
I have
like
a follow-up.
Adidas tearaway. I don't know.
I thought it was the
Question,
white
Ben.
shop at Kmart.
Nope.
Ben, are those Billie Jeans? Are they black or white? Thank you. Thank you.
I'm not taking off another shirt. You God damn it, no.
Winston, if you take that shirt off, I'll drink a beer with you at 500.
Fine. When we
Actually,
hit 500,
wait. Better thought. If you keep that shirt on, I'll drink a beer with you.
I know. He's coming for everybody today. Look at it. He's hurting feelings.
No, it's because I don't want to immediately drive over to Winston's house, give him $10, and say, what time's the gangbang start? I don't want to be too turned on.
You know, I'd overpay thinking I had 20 minutes in me, and I really had 7. All right.
Y'all need to take a Blue Chew. SEN Live, sponsored by Blue Chew. Like y'all gotta work.
Hey, 32. How about you hush up about it? Because I'll tell you what, women of a certain age don't want you to go past 7 anyway.
Wrap it up.
That's true. They got things to do. Eat
it, then beat it, okay? He said it.
Get that bread in the head, then leave.
What did Bernie say?
Hey, I have a song.
Trying
for
to
you.
prove nothing.
I have a song for you, Kate.
Is it in the kitchen?
No. It's literally the chorus goes, get that bread, get that head, then leave. And it's by this female rapper, and she fucking kills that shit. And this might be your new anthem, girl.
I'm just saying.
Let's respect that.
When you're 32, Winston, don't weigh in on how long it should take and what they should be doing. Just
5 minutes. 5 minutes, man. 5 minutes.
And you know what, John? If you can get it done in 3, that's great.
I'm good. I got to check my Twitter afterwards. So yeah, absolutely. I got shit to do.
He can do it in a TikTok.
Please, if I could, 30-second TikTok. I'm good to go, son. Poof. Let's move on.
Kate wants it in a Vine.
Oh wow!
I want Quibi.
Oh.
Yeah.
You want to give it a Quibi? How about a Scaramucci? He was around for 14 days. Never mind.
Can't do a Quibi. That goes away.
So, guys, if you want to see more content like this is the clip out for SEN Live. Go check out the channel. We got more where this came from.
Subscribe down below. Leave comments. All right, Alex, what's our next story? So it's exciting to see that Kenobi's
Ryan
coming.
Payne donated $20.
Thank you,
What
Ryan.
is Michael Jackson's favorite film genre? Thriller.
No.
Thank you very much. Please
Oh,
tip your
good.
waitresses.
Very good.
Everybody.
And we passed
Yes, you're
500.
clear the Michael
Everyone.
Jackson jokes because they
I
can
know.
go so many ways.
You started it. All right, we got 48 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. So get us the next 500. So Mark Ellis was shotgun that beer for for God's sakes. Let's get going. Alex, what's our next thing, buddy?
All right, now this is just a rumor, so take that with a grain of salt. But this has been going around for a little bit this morning. It is a rumor that Alfred Molina may return as Dr. Octopus in Spider-Man 3, or Spider-Man Home whatever 3.
Homeschool.
Hanging with a homie.
Quarantine at home.
Stay at home. There you go.
Home slice.
Now again, just a rumor. But Rocco, do you think that this would be a good move now that we have so many other people coming back from other installments of the franchise, of the greater Spider-Man franchise? Do you think this would be a good move?
I love that. I don't know how many people have been confirmed to officially be coming back. It's not like a DC situation with Michael Keaton and stuff. So they haven't officially confirmed yet, but that's been the massive rumors from a number of sites that this is happening, where other Spider-Man are coming back. Others, the multiverse of madness is connected in some way. That's why you bring in Sam Raimi to direct it, because he's going to bring in his Toby, all of that. But Doc Ock coming back would be fantastic, because for a long time, people loved Spider-Man 2 and thought it was maybe the greatest superhero movie, or at least rivaled Dark Knight as being one of the greatest superhero movies ever made. That train scene when he is holding on, stopping the train in the building, just incredible. And the symbolism of carrying him almost like a religious figure through the crowd was fantastic. But Doc Ock was done for sympathy. It was done so well by Alfred Molina. He was a slave to these arms and what he had to do and how it changed him. And at the end does a really noble, heroic thing. Something you see rare in comic book movies, where the villain actually does something noble and heroic. So for that reason alone, and his incredible acting ability, I'd love to see him come back as Doc Ock. Would it be a cameo? Would it be another universe's Doc Ock? I don't know, because obviously, spoiler alert, he died at the end of Spider-Man 2. So I wonder what version of Doc Ock we'll get. But Alfred Molina, I'll never say no to that. And this is just a rumor. So, well, what do you think, Ryan? Do you like this idea?
I would lose my mind over this. I know we've been getting more news about this, the multiverse of madness, as well as Spider-Man 3 for many weeks now.
donated $21.69.
Hold that, Ryan.
Just chilling watching this crazy unicorn show. Sending love from the W Funky Town 817.
Unicorn was a censor for ass. Anyway, I think I would lose my mind. This would actually be more exciting to me personally than Infinity War. Like, I grew up with these Spider-Man movies. Like, these were the movies that, as a young kid, like, teaching me morals. Like, this, with great power comes great responsibility. Like, those were the movies when I was growing up. And just to see that Raimi verse collide with this MCU, that's box office to me. So I couldn't be more excited.
Goddard, what about you? Do you fucks with Alfred Molina coming back? Is that how
in a bubble? Yes, but just again, like, how crowded is this movie gonna be?
Good point.
But I like Spider-Man 2. I still think is the best live action Spider-Man, and I mean, I think it's number 2 to Spider-Verse. But yeah, it's some of the best fight scenes, and that was, back in 2004, 2003. So I mean, I'd love to see Alfred Molina come back and play this character again. It's one of the coolest villains, one of the best action scenes. Like, it's so great. And then like the horror scene, very Evil Dead, when on the surgery table, that was like such a Sam Raimi scene. So yeah, I think this would be awesome. But I am worried about this movie getting a little overcrowded. But if I know it's like a very rumor, so we'll see. I'm down with it.
Mark, Ben brings up a great point. This idea, I mean, the big complaints at some of these superhero films have been too many villains, too many this or that. But now you've got something like this, where also on the DC side of things, where you're seeing Michael Keaton coming back and all these people coming back into this Flash situation. And now you're hearing the possibility of all these rumors of all these Spider-Man coming back, and now maybe Alfred Molina coming back as Doc Ock. But somehow people don't seem to be that worried about overstuffing a movie. Ben expressing it. What do you think, Mark? Should we worry about this, or is it a different kind of situation?
Hey, I'll take all the villains you can handle as long as they pay their $10 entry fee, and they can do whatever they want. Get as many in there as we can. I will fuck with Alfred Molina being in the movie. Here's the way that I would do it, because this is just a rumor. I'm not sure if they have confirmed that they're going to incorporate the multiverse at all into this movie, or when they will. But it seems like you got a good roster of villains already for Spider-Man 3. So maybe the way to do it, unless you set it up in a previous MCU film, because I don't know what the order of release is going to be now. If you have whatever plays out in Spider-Man 3, and then towards the end, or dare I say post-credit scene, you're teasing a multiverse, and one of the things that you use to tease that would be that Doc Ock, played by Alfred Molina, returning for possibly Spider-Man 4, for him to be the lead villain again. So I think the Ellis family never says no to Alfred Molina.
That's good. It's good to know. All right, Brett or Kate, do you guys have any thoughts on this at all?
We can't wait to see the Cincinnati Denvers.
Yes. Oh man, my sports takes better than yours.
No,
Alex, did you get this on comicfarts.com? Because Mark wants to know the source before he really dives into it.
comicfarts.com. .org, comicfarts.org.
I'll tell you this about Alfred Molina. I'll tell you this about Alfred Molina. I want a chocolat too, because Juliette Binoche is the most beautiful woman ever, and he was great in that. So if I'm gonna see Alfred Molina reprise any role, I want it to be that cranky guy he played in Chocolat. Yeah. Okay. Great
Someone
point.
bring back Sorcerer's Apprentice.
Oh, nice.
Co-sign.
My first reference for Alfred Molina was when I saw him as Tevye on Fiddler on the Roof. That was like right before Spider-Man 2 came out. So like when I saw Spider-Man 2, I was like, hey, that's Tevye on screen. So I'm excited for
good
that.
stuff. Good stuff.
Is Alfred Molina secretly a great barometer of how old you are? Because when Rocha said Alfred Molina returning, I instantly thought, how are they going to revive that guy from Raiders of the Lost Ark?
That's a great point. That's a great point.
Was that his first role?
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah.
It was his first film role. He was acting on stage for a while.
Yeah.
With Nail and I is the first thing I saw him in after Raiders of the Lost Ark, but that's how old I am. All right. Winston Marshall is ready to shotgun this damn thing. Let's do it.
Oh, wait. Okay, wait. Can I go get my beer? Or no, Winston, go ahead. I'll go get my beer afterwards.
Yeah.
Pace it out. No. We can't give the.
Yeah.
No business.
500 Winston, 1,000 Mark Ellis. That's how it goes.
SEN Live.
Okay.
We've got the problematic drinking.
1,500 Kate.
Why hasn't anybody ever paid me to drink?
Are you kidding? Brett and I, we do it for free.
Representing Pixar's soul.
Winston, can you walk us through this?
Yeah, how does it work? I've never understood.
The first thing you do,
Page one.
Here. I kind of can show you.
Somebody clip this out. This is a great YouTube.
You cut a hole in the bottom of the can. Now you want to make sure that the hole is on the same side as the actual pop tab, because if you don't, what you end up doing is when you pop this, that shit spills out this side. So what I've also done, because I'll normally you normally want to do this outside. Maybe you want to do it in a bathtub. Since I'm obviously doing it for you on camera, I have laid out my sacrificial towel here that is going in the laundry.
Sex towel.
As soon as any of it spills, it's immediately going to land on the towel.
It's a gangbang towel.
That's 32 for your ass. That is 32 for your ass.
That is 32.
I like how slowly he got down on his knee. I like that.
I know.
That's 32 for your ass as well. Oh,
wow.
There you go.
Chug, baby. Chug.
There he goes. Dirk.
That was cold than a motherfucker.
Woo!
I see you've got Ellis's beer of choice there, too.
Yeah.
Good boy.
Nice.
Yeah. I'll be honest. I'm going to go get the beer right now because I have to pee, but it's going to be on standby because I believe in everyone. Sorry. Got to go get the door.
Oh. The Coors Light representative. Mr. Ellis, you asked for a shotgunning of a beer.
Is it a weed beer, Alice? Are you going to do a weed beer?
I'm just going to say, if Winston is at my door right now, this is going to be some magic trick.
It's a weed dealer. All right. Anyway, all right, Alex, do we have any more news stories we got to jump into?
No more news stories, but let's get into the Streamlabs.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
All right.
And keep sending in your Streamlabs Super Touch of Schmoebats. We're getting closer to that 1,000 where Mark Ellis will shotgun the beer in honor of Thanksgiving. So please send in your stuff. All right, Alex, go ahead.
All right. Joe O'Keefe says, sadly lost a grand uncle today. Nothing COVID related, just had a bad fall. I'm more sad for my dad than myself, really, but it still sucks. Many thanks to you all for providing some relief with everything else going on in the world as well.
Oh,
So
thank
sorry.
you.
Wishes to
Yeah.
you,
Sorry.
Joe.
So
sorry.
funny too, because
Music
whenever you hear anybody,
tournament.
I'm sorry. No, I was just,
Oh,
I
go
was
ahead,
just
yeah.
gonna say, people always assume that if you die in 2020, it's COVID related.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
there's
speaking of
just as
COVID,
many,
Nick,
there's just
Nick's-
as many people dying
Sorry.
just because they die.
Yeah, my bad. I was just saying
Oh.
Nick Saban apparently was just confirmed as positive, so he's not going to be at their bowl game. It sounds like
Nick who?
Nick Saban.
Of course he's positive. That makes so much sense. You know, them kids, they should come down and play in Alabama and not go home and not shut down the university. And I'll tell you why. Because there's no place safer they can be than at our sports facility. No one's been tested positive. No one's getting this thing. What do you mean I have this thing? I can't test positive. That's not possible. Lying sons of bitches trying to get your money. Fuck you, man. All right.
What was your alter ego that hit on me called? I likes that guy.
Roland?
Roland. Yeah.
Roland. Roland.
That sounded like Roland.
No, that's more on Nick Saban. I'll tell you what. All right.
Oh God.
All those SEC
Okay,
coaches.
sorry, Alex. We'll let you
Go ahead,
do
Alex.
that, honey.
I'm gonna save a few of these for when Mark gets back.
Okay.
But Dagan says, "Hey crew, just wanted to send you all the best and wish you all a happy Thanksgiving.
Thank
Did
you,
anyone
Dagan.
read the article about the 2001 monolith discovered in the Utah
Yes.
desert?"
Oh, yeah, let's talk about that because we got that as a super chat as well.
Right.
I mean, Streamlabs
Yeah.
as well. Apparently, it's been there for years. People thought it was just placed as some kind of art project. Apparently, it's been there for years. So, Goddard, what's your thoughts on this? Holy shit!
2001, here we come. Like, are we? Because you get the monolith at the next step of evolution, is what they say in 2001: A Space Odyssey. Like, the cavemen got it when they used tools, and then we got it when we got to the moon. So that was like the thing. Like every time, like man makes big steps in evolution or technology or whatever you want to call it, the monolith appears. And I remember there was like Jimmy Neutron in an episode of Jimmy Neutron. Jimmy Neutron goes to the moon and they pan over and there's the monolith on the moon. I was like, what a weird reference for a Nickelodeon show that there's a monolith from 2001: A Space Odyssey. But this is crazy. But I'm thinking it's like crop circles where someone put it there.
Okay.
I'm
Oh,
looking
someone
this
put it
up.
there.
I'm so out of.
Oh,
the
you
loop
haven't
on
seen this? Oh, it's pretty
No.
crazy. And people are marching around it too. Listen, Christian Ruvalcaba tweeted about this, and there's no one I trust more about crazy horror alternate reality stuff than Christian Ruvalcaba. And he said, "Get the hell away from this thing. What are you doing?" And I 100% agree with Christian. He is absolutely right. It's crazy messing with this stuff because I bet they woke up with like extra heads this morning or extra arms or a weird growth. And like, what is this? Have you ever seen this before? And it'll just
Can we
become-
take a lesson from Independence Day where don't have a party to celebrate the aliens because it's just getting you closer to the blue laser that's going to blow you up. Now,
You know what? Put me
unlike
right
a
under
lot
it
of
this year.
I have a
Put me right
lot
under
of
it.
conspiracy theories. Unlike most of my other conspiracy theories, this one I'm not going to blame on George Bush Sr.
Okay.
So with this one,
it's good.
I kind of think that it is just a hoax. If it was some other being from some other planet, this is clearly like a futuristic intergalactic red box where they're just going to come and rent movies from it every so often, and then they'll leave us in peace. So don't panic about the monolith.
Could be an advanced species playing a great practical joke on us, watching us like freak out about it.
It looks
It's what
like
I
a-
would do.
Yeah. And also, by the way, it just looks like a skinny mirror to me. I'm like, I want to look in that mirror.
I just love how, there's a piece of metal in the desert. Oh, aliens exist. Oh, should we wear masks for COVID? Nah, it's a hoax. Here.
Oh, look at Ellis giving
Good
it
point.
away for free. Pinky up, honey. Uh-huh.
He's just warming
He's just
up.
gonna.
This is just,
Y'all
just a
know
sip.
I can. Y'all know I can slam a pint. I can slam.
Can
I've
you?
seen it.
All right.
I have not seen this. I cannot wait till
Yeah,
Or
Barb's
maybe
down
saw
with
it
this.
in person back in the day too.
I'll have to see this. But also, Ellis, you have to understand, I bought Coors Light just so you could come over, man. That was
You know, Winston and I,
Wow, what just happened?
Winston and I have been circling a mandate for
Ooh.
pretty much the last 7 to 8 months. And sometimes the mandate takes place at his house.
Oh,
Sometimes
yeah.
it takes place at my place. Sometimes the setting would be near my pool. It hasn't happened yet, but when it does, if you think we're not gramming the shit out of that, it's going to be on Fleet.
Oh,
On what? I'm sorry.
On fleek.
No.
Oh no. But yeah, no, especially like I will it's as soon as give me like a week or two, because there's something where like I have to be extra super cautious right now about COVID.
Right.
But if that all works out, then yes, we will.
Yeah.
I will bring all of the beer.
God, that's awesome. We've been circling ours for 4 years.
also-
It's never
he
happened.
also
But I
wants hot
appreciate you
Cheetos.
guys trying to
You
make it.
because you moved to San Diego. How
Not
the
you. I
fuck
mean, me and Mark.
Oh.
We've been circling our mandate for 4 years. It's never happened. But
Hey,
it's-
Rocha, don't make me drive down there because you
Nope.
know I will. You know, Lady Outlaw would love to see me.
Don't threaten what you're not going to do. Don't promise what you're not going to do.
Hold on.
I
Are
know
we-
you're not
Are
driving
you guys
down
still
here.
open down there, Rocha?
I got letters. I'm going to Washington and I got letters.
I got letters.
I got letters
Write
for
a
you.
letter.
Fox
Get the
News?
fuck outta
No.
here.
Are we?
Fox
No.
News. You thought you were conservative,
You
but
think
you're
you're somebody?
not. You're fucking not. And
Right.
I'm gonna write some fucking letters
I got letters.
to the streets,
But
okay?
Are y'all just gonna blow past the fact that John Rocha said he doesn't want to have a mandate with me?
Now, I have a mandate with you every Monday at 1:30 p.m. PT on the game time. Nailed it.
Not.
Oh,
Yeah.
Ryan, I'm gonna break your hand. Ryan, I'm gonna break your hand.
Gee,
All right.
I wonder why someone wouldn't want a mandate with Rocha.
I say it out of love, man. That's East Coast
Winston, Ben Goddard is near us too. Should we invite him?
love.
Yeah, okay.
All right. You guys have
Yeah,
a good
I'm
time.
down.
Enjoy yourself.
I'm down.
I see Ben all the time tweeting about feelings and stuff, and I'm like, dude, Carl's Jr.'s right there, and we can meet. We can meet in the middle.
It's so good. I
Carl's
hate how much I
Jr.?
love Carl's Jr. Like,
Wait,
this is
really?
This is
Carl's
this is Ben Goddard. I'm gonna eat something today. Should I eat Carl's Jr. or McDonald's? And then he'll eat neither. Whatever you vote, just know it's a fake.
That
Just
is-
know
Yeah. It's just salad and eggs.
Then he goes, hey y'all, I would have got a salad today from what is it, Soup Plantation. Oh my God, crazy.
plantation closed. Rest in peace.
I don't think Ben's going to
Thank
meet you
God.
for a mandate with the look in his eyes. Right?
I got $20. How many minutes?
Kate, real talk, that was not the salad place I was going for. It's the first one that came to my mind, but thank God Soup Plantation is gone. It is named after a plantation.
Mhm.
Oh. There is,
The name
Winston.
wasn't good, but I do like a salad bar.
and their
Yes.
soft serve ice cream was nothing to sniff at.
But also, do
Yeah.
we like salad bars and soft serve ice cream machines now?
Yeah.
I like them at orgies.
Oh, look,
Oh,
Yeah.
Old Country Buffet's
Alex
still
Lewin.
around.
I
Look.
wonder is Hometown Buffet gonna make it through this?
Dude,
I
I'm so
honestly-
worried about strip clubs.
I'm worried about the gangbang clubs.
strip clubs are not
Because
going
they
anywhere.
was-
They may take a dip, but strip clubs, it's the second oldest profession. We all know what the first oldest profession is. So don't worry about strip clubs.
Being
And
John
the
Rocha?
greatest salad bar in history is Ruby Tuesdays. That was a great salad bar.
That was a great salad bar.
James
1,000%.
Lavario donated $100.
Thank you, James.
Sorry to interrupt, Mark. You were saying? Happy Thanksgiving to all y'all in the crew. Let's get an impression off of everyone doing different characters impersonating Ellis.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Ooh,
Oh, that's easy for me. Okay.
Listen,
I just get to watch.
We
Wait,
just did a story about a $10 orgy, and you're worried about strip clubs. Strip clubs are gonna be fine.
No. I'm talking about strip clubs because of their buffets. That's
I know.
what I'm talking about. Like the strip clubs are never going anywhere. God damn it. Did y'all know that like last year pre-COVID, they had a drive-up strip club in the Miami Dolphins parking lot because Miami Dolphins were so bad, all the people wanted to do instead was go watch strippers.
Yep.
So not worried about strip
It
clubs.
wasn't like by the
Winston?
Bang Bus people or something.
It might have been.
Winston,
I think it was.
I'm gonna calm Winston's fears about strip club buffets for this one reason that half the people on this panel are gonna get. Lou Williams is still in the United States of
Yes,
America.
he is.
Yes.
Gotta get them wings. You gotta
Bro,
get them
okay.
wings.
Are they
son.
that good? Are they? I've never been to strip
Magic
club in
City
Atlanta.
wings.
I've only because like Atlanta, because it's in Atlanta, right? Magic City.
Yeah. Magic
Yeah.
City's in Atlanta.
So he drove all the way from the bubble to Atlanta to get these wings.
Get them wings, son.
Yep.
Mhm.
I gotta try these wings, bro.
Yeah,
Good wing.
man.
Speaking of
By the way-
basketball, Artificial PP says, "Hey people, and hello to Ellis. Hey Mark, what do you think about the Lakers signing in trades that they made? They got Schroeder and Marc Gasol back to back. And what about the Knicks? Actually, never mind. They're not worth
Well-
talking about. Sorry, not sorry. Have a great week, everyone."
I'll tell you, it reminds me of Raleigh Fingers in '84. That's all the sports stuff I know. I don't know. I just like Raleigh Fingers because it's a good mustache.
I thought Brett was doing his first of many Mark impressions that we're going to get on the show in a bit, but that was right to Ken Knapsack.
Oh,
yeah.
The moving back and forth, that's the Ken Knapsack.
That was because I was like, I don't know any sports references. I can't.
I think
that was my
Lakers did
attempt,
great.
James Labario. So
I think it's time to fear the Lakers once again.
Yep.
Dennis Schroeder's a great pickup. Montrezl Harrell. I mean, the rich are getting richer here, but I still think that, yes, I'm going to say this. I think Philadelphia could be a force in the very near future. That's for you, Ryan.
Ooh, look
That was
at that
for you.
beautiful sweater, Alex.
Is Simmons still on the team?
Yeah.
Then you're going
nowhere.
long.
Not for long.
And hiring the coach who flamed out with another high-profile team ain't going to get you to the promised land either. So, I don't know.
I'm happy with the coach.
3-point percentage is higher than Ben Simmons.
Yeah, I mean, Ben Goddard shoots better than Ben Simmons.
Damn.
Not wrong. It's not wrong.
And what's his face there? Your center there. I can't remember his name right
Joel
now. He's
Embiid,
yeah, Joel Embiid's going to
What about Joel Embiid?
He's going to do an Achilles injury because he's been carrying this team for so many years, bro.
Good.
There's only so much you can take. Only so
oh
much.
shit!
That's my sports take.
Personal. I think.
Here's a fun game for everyone to play. Speaking of competition, okay, I want everyone in the chat to weigh in on this. I currently am on an active text chain with 2 people that are on this show right now. Who are the 2 people? This is like it's like the game Guess Who. Remember that? You just got to flip off. So I text virtually everyone regularly. Ryan still hasn't given me his personal number, but I text everybody regularly. But I'm on a text chain with 2 people in particular, and we all talk a lot of shit. So who are those 2 people?
Let me ask you a question.
Let me ask you a question. Yeah, let's play some Guess. You're right. Let's play some Guess Who.
Okay, Winston, first of all, Winston, don't show your hand by being too eager to ask me a question.
I'm not sure.
It could be you. It could be anybody.
That's exactly why
I already know who it is.
So here's the first question. Is this person wearing glasses?
Good question.
Yes.
We're playing Guess Who, right?
Oh, we're playing Guess Who.
All right.
Yes.
Is your person...
It's 2 people. It's 2 people.
Okay. Is one of your people... does one of your people have a great orthodontist? Basically, I just think Ryan has really good. I just think Ryan has really good teeth.
I think really they do, but I don't think that there's a bad set of chompers on this show.
Did one of your people Insta message you their number, but it wasn't added to your phone?
That's called call it out.
Game over.
Donated $20.
Thank you,
Sir Rocha. Trust the process.
Trust the process.
Yeah, I should say that for 7 fucking years.
Yeah.
I trust the process.
I'm gonna thank the Schmoebot for bailing me out there. Ryan, I'll send you a DM.
Oh my
Do
God.
either of these people spice their food?
Ooh, good question. Good question.
I think one does.
Okay.
All right.
Probably both
Good to know. Good to know.
Okay. Is
And by the way, we don't have to finish this right now. There's other news stories.
I think we should do this for the rest of the show.
Speaking
and
of competition, while people are putting in their thoughts about this, let's put in your thoughts about this music tournament. The SEN Live music tournament continues. Today's matchup is ACD versus Van Halen. This one should be an easy choice.
What is this?
What is this? I have no idea what this is. What are you talking about? What is this music tournament?
Who would you pick? ACDC or
Well,
Van Halen?
person sends
last time it was Nirvana versus
Right.
Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Wait. This is a very difficult thing because is it ACDC with the original lead singer? Or ACDC
No, it's all of it. It's all of it.
But it's also
I don't know, but we got a lot of Streamlabs, so make your choice.
Mark Ellis is on the show. Who's not going Van Halen in front of Mark Ellis?
It's Van Halen.
Hey, look, there is
honestly
no
don't know.
shots that I will fire at AC/DC, and their new album Power Up is incredible. You should pick it up. I take Van Halen, obviously, but because I think Van Halen can do a little more variety in their music. They can make you feel a little bit more. And AC/DC, it's basically a bunch of great bar blues riffs that are just turned up to 11 all the time. It is.
Are you fucking insane? You're fucking insane.
Hold on.
How can you say that? AC/DC.
Okay. Tell me about the slow. Tell me about the slow song that you would dance to by AC/DC.
I wouldn't dance to a slow. I don't want to dance to a slow song from AC/DC. That's not what I go to AC/DC.
They all have like anthem hype songs.
Joseph Curran donated $20. Happy Thanksgiving, SEN crew. I was not able to watch live last week, so I wanted to say hi to Ryan. My grandparents live in Delaware and I love it up there. I don't like all Philly sports teams, but I'll always root for the Phillies.
Passionate Delawarean. Glad your grandparents are living there.
Yeah.
Can y'all do
Go Blue Hens?
Yeah,
can y'all do me a favor? Everybody pretty much knows that rock and roll is not exactly my genre. I'm sure I've heard songs from both groups. Can you give me like top 3 songs from each one and I'll make a decision?
All right, with Mark can handle Van Halen, but with AC/DC, it is Back in Black for sure.
Okay, I know that one.
Shook Me All Night Long, and maybe Thunderstruck now. Yeah, I
that's
listened Highway to Hell in the past, but Thunderstruck's really come in.
Okay. All right.
It's an Iron Man. It's those
yeah. Okay.
Do you have top 3, Ellis? Are there 3 top 3?
Yeah, but I'm going to go the top 3 that you most often hear at a
$20. The Last Jedi was trash.
That was it.
What?
That was the super chat.
He said, "What?" He was like,
Ellis, top 3.
He was like,
couldn't have been better timing.
You realize how ridiculous it is now with Thanksgiving the last 5 years. I don't care if my family talks politics. I just don't want my family to talk Star Wars at the Thanksgiving dinner table.
Fair.
I hope.
I'm going to go with the top 3 songs you probably have heard at virtually every sporting event for the last 35 years. Is Jump, is Running with the Devil, and Right Now.
Okay.
Oh, come on.
right now.
I think there are better songs in Right Now, but all right.
All right. While Winston
this is me
makes up
poking.
his mind, Trash Panda asks, here's what we all want to know. What would be the title and plot of a Winston Marshall and Mark Ellis buddy comedy?
Ooh. Well, there was back in the old days in the 60s, Sammy Davis Jr. and Peter Lawford did a film called Salt and Pepper. And I feel like this would work. Salt and Pepper, again, would be a great title for these two coming back. Maybe you're the sons of Peter Lawford and Sammy Davis Jr.'s characters, or the grandsons rather, and you have to solve the crime. I think that's the one.
Well, I would go. Go ahead, Kay. What do you think our buddy comedy is called?
Instead of Get Out, I think it'd be called Get In.
I like that. I am going to go off of Winston's show that he co-hosts, Blurs in the Hood, and I'm going to say Blellis in the Suburbs.
Oh, boy.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
That'll go over well.
Okay.
Alex is so good.
Alex, whoa.
Alex.
Al Heisenberg asks, what is your favorite movie based in the city or state you grew up in?
Nebraska.
My favorite.
I think Yes Man's in Nebraska too.
No Country for Old Men or Hell or High Water. Texas.
I mean,
Election.
Blues Brothers.
Ooh, Election's good.
I mean, my favorite TV show from Texas
TV
is
show or
Friday
movie?
Night Lights, but movie,
Friday Night Lights is a better movie than it is a show.
That's not true.
I would go Blues Brothers, or I would go Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Goodbye.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, The New Guy with DJ Qualls, yeah. Or Selena.
Trying to think of a movie that was actually made and set in colonial Williamsburg.
Isn't Choke set in Williamsburg? Isn't that what they're doing? Like they're reenactors? The Sam Rockwell movie?
Oh, yeah.
I'm not familiar with that particular piece of work.
Chuck Palahniuk. I would say Remember the Titans. That's the Virginia movie set in Virginia. Everybody knows it. Followed closely by Minority Report in terms of quality. Both those are.
Yeah, Rocha, we're lucky for being Virginia boys is that we have Langley And
Yeah,
so
wait,
a
what?
lot of like cool military movies, like spy thrillers, have some ties with Langley, Virginia.
Mission Impossible 1 does, yeah, for sure.
Ooh, I'm going to go, because Quantico is in Virginia too, so I'm going to go Point Break, because Keanu Reeves trained at Quantico before he went out to the beach.
Love it.
Filmed on location in LA. Next. No, I'm just kidding.
Office
I'll
Space.
go La La Land. Oh.
Alex. Oh my God.
La La Land.
I think I only.
Alex.
Sorry, Alex read the wrong thing. It's actually
Alex.
Moonlight.
Solid
All right.
2017
La
joke.
La
I
Land.
like it.
It's so tough
Sicario.
being white and pretty. All right, good.
I'm sure it is. Trash Panda says the Grammys are a corrupt organization filled determined by small bribe-taking 20-person committees.
Wow.
Great. Now that we're all in agreement, what's everyone's favorite songs by The Weeknd? Hashtag Abel's robbed.
No question. It's Blinding Lights. No question.
Retweet.
I saw him on the AMAs, and I'm confused by his look. I like The Weeknd, but I don't. His face was wrapped up like he was a burn victim. It was
pulled a
very-
Kanye.
Yeah, it was very strange, and he did a music video on a bridge, and it just was a bunch of fireworks and him lip syncing. That's my comment about it. I like The Weeknd, but I was like, oh, that was a waste of fireworks.
I like Old Weekend when you made like sad stripper music.
Yeah, like House of Balloons, Glass Table Girls.
Yeah.
That's probably.
And I miss his hair. I miss the hair, man.
Yeah.
I miss the hair.
All right, Alex.
All
What's
right.
next?
Mr. Anus says, great to have Ellis back on the show. It's been a while since some serious balls dropped.
Hell.
Yeah, we're all supposed to do Ellis impressions, but as somebody else. We can't forget that.
Yeah, we'll save it. We'll save it.
Save that for later.
Balls. That's my Ellis impression. Balls. Balls.
Oh, sorry, I saw in the chat. It's an anti-drunk driving thing.
You
so
never,
I-
you never get me out of
guess I
here,
support
balls.
that.
You never drag me out of here, balls. All right.
All right, 156 Impulse says, "Hola everyone, miss you guys. I've been working a lot. Welcome Alex and Ryan to the show. My mom is doing better, and she is cooking on Turkey Day. For Alex and Ryan, my mom got a new kidney in July. Love you guys.
Hey!
R.I.P.
Oh, wow.
Maradona."
Nice.
Yep. All right.
That was Impulse, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
156
Yeah.
Impulse.
Yeah.
Glad you're working, brother. Glad you're back to work. I know you were worried
Yeah.
about that. So good to hear.
Fresh new kidney. I'd give my kidney to any one of y'all. And here's the reason is because the amount of just love and support I'd get, because I would Instagram the hell out of the entire operation.
Oh my gosh,
Like,
yes.
I would love to hold that over someone. Like if I gave a kidney to Ryan, there's nothing he can't. It's like, hey Ryan, I'm really tired. Would you mind swinging by Whole Foods and just grab me a couple things?
You got
and
it.
He's like, no, I can't do it. I'm like, oh, do you like your kidney?
And Ryan would be like, I don't know. Can you text me the grocery list?
That's fair. That's fair.
That's a good
Got
point.
it,
That's
got
a
it
good
today.
shot. That's a good
That's
shot.
fair. The kid is hot. He wants that stage time.
All right.
Does the
next
kidney
one from...
affect when you drink? Like, is kidneys affected by drinking?
Yeah.
Not this. This is Aquafina.
Yeah,
I was gonna
that's
say,
basically.
I
yeah.
wouldn't take a Mark Ellis kidney.
I
don't
would take
think-
a Mark Ellis. I wouldn't take a me kidney, but I'll tell you what, I'd take Ellis's because he drinks them. He drinks them water beers.
That's true.
Yeah.
Oh, what
He's 9 inches donated $20.
Oh, hello.
Strip clubs can go away as long as my OnlyFans subscriptions don't go away.
Yeah, rope gets 9 inches.
I want to do an OnlyFans account. I really do. I really do. I've been thinking about it. It'd be kind of funny.
Sound
Ro-
bites.
ro-
Someone
ro-
who doesn't.
What'd he say? What'd he say? What'd you say, Alex?
Just time
You
coding a
finished-
soundbite. Just
Yep. No, that was brilliant.
Alex.
Rocha, were you here? Did you watch the day that they decided to average out your penis? So Rocha's 9 inches donated, Rocha's 3 inches donated, Rocha's
Ooh.
7.5 inches donated, Rocha's 11 inches donated.
No, I was not.
Like
Wow.
they averaged out your dick for you, bruh.
What was it at 9? I'm cool with 9.
You averaged it at about 6.75.
Not too bad. Not too
Yeah.
bad.
But it was
Everyone
girth.
knows it's not
It was
about
all
the
girth.
size. It's how you do with it. It's what you do with it. You know. Yeah.
All right.
No, for real. It just got dangerously quiet after you said that. That's
Yeah.
All right.
Where'd
Let's
Kate
move
go?
on.
Okay. Jason Tatum's burner says, "Are those workout videos just for Hogan? Because I know Hemsworth is shooting Thor in January, so I think he's probably sizing up for both roles. Also, I see that you're a Philly fan, Ryan. So let me introduce myself and say hi. I am Ben Simmons' daddy."
Oh.
Oh, Jason Tatum. Wow.
I'm pouring a 16-ounce beer into a pint glass.
Nice.
Oh,
Where are we, by the way?
yeah.
Alex,
Should I
Ryan, where are
kill
we?
this?
We're at 769.69.
All right, ladies and
Hey!
gentlemen, we're at over $200 away. Come on, get it going. We got
200.
Somebody
The damn Bandit
donate
Brigade.
$200.
The damn Bandit Brigade with the 69.69 again.
Hey, somebody
All right,
donate
next one.
$200 or two people donate $100. Let's get over the line. Let's do it, Alex.
Next one from Ace Money. An old black man I used to work with that sounded exactly like Winston's impression taught my pasty white ass how to make collard greens. The first batch I made on my own, he smiled and said, "Well, you done put your whole foot in this right there."
Mm-hmm. That sounds about right. Put your foot in now.
Bladehawk donates and says, "Just wanted to show some support today. Thank you
Bladehawk.
for always making me laugh." Thank you very much, Bladehawk.
That was
Next
just
one.
for me, guys. Sorry.
No,
Yeah.
He didn't say it, but I'm pretty sure it was just for me.
sorry about that.
Next one from Garth Harkness McMurray says, reporting in from the Comic Cool website, exclusive news that Chris Hemsworth has refused to say the N-word as Hulk Hogan. They will be dubbing Brett as Elmo, saying it instead.
Oh,
Congrats on the
good.
high-profile gig, Brett.
Yeah.
Well done,
Congrats,
Brett. Get that
Yeah.
money.
Video work.
Well, yeah. I mean, Winston proved it, so it was.
No,
It
you're
was
not
a
gonna do
right?
that.
No?
You are
Didn't you?
not. You are not. You know what you're not gonna do? That. No,
thanks.
sir. What I just say? I gotta be careful for 2 more weeks. No, Brett.
Yeah,
no.
Brett. He's not going to be your.
Elmo. No, Brett.
He is not going to be the Sam Jackson to your Quentin Tarantino, Brett. For God's sakes. All right, let's keep going. What's the next?
All right. Justin Square says, to Rocha and Winston,
Oh.
woke up this morning and I got out of bed, got a big old cup of coffee just to clear my head.
My head.
Telephone rang and you want to chat. Well, sit on down and tell me
What's up with that?
What's up with that?
What's up with
What's up
that?
with that?
What's up with that? Ooh. I love that everybody knows. Yeah.
Dude, I'm telling you, what's up with that? Lindsay. Oh, Lindsay, we got to push it. Oh, we got to cancel it. You mad at me, Lindsay? Oh, no, come on. We okay.
Go,
right?
Kate. Get the bite. Down. Take it down. You and mama. How your kids? You get it.
By the way, does anyone ever, one of my kids is obsessed with rockets, so I always
Obsession.
sing, rocket, I'm taking a rocket, I'm packing my
Rocket.
suitcase. Do you guys remember Brian Fellows?
Rocket.
Yeah.
An M
Going to
donated
space.
$25.
Rocket.
Glad to see so many of you
Thank you.
today. This is awesome. I hope everyone has a great holiday weekend no matter what is happening today. Also, founding fathers better win Rocha. I expect you two studied well.
Better win.
Joe
trying.
underscore Rocha donated $100.
John Rocha.
Hey guys, I'm back hosting
Ocha.
again. Still waiting on that new impression. So who's singing what? Much love from James Lavario.
We're close.
Awesome. And that was
James,
Joan Rocha,
Great
right?
to see you again. Joan Rocha. Yeah, Joan
Yeah,
Rocha.
good old goat. Ma'am
Oh,
Rocha, different than
So you
Soda
got
We're
Rocha.
almost
Joan
there.
and John Cusack, and you got Joan and John Rocha.
Yeah. By the way, and Cusack in a league of their own. The Cusack family is very talented. How many? Where are we at, Ryan? Where are we at?
We are, I think we're like less than 100 away, right?
Let's
Alex?
go,
Yeah.
people. Less than 100. 10 minutes left. We're trying to get Mark Ellis back on
Yeah, we're
so he can slam that thing.
Yeah, because Popcorn is here asking, is Ellis going to read us a story or nah? Also,
Where
who
is
has the
Ellis?
deeper voice, Ryan or Ellis?
His net went out.
His net went out.
Oh.
What are you
Yeah, the
talking
net
about?
web. His net web is down, as the kids say.
Ellis has a deeper voice than I do. That's not possible.
Balls.
I just shook Ryan's balls right now. Just
Here you go. Ryan, you have balls and Damon's ass, right? Play them
I
both
got them
back
all
to back.
queued up.
Okay, play them both back to back. Play Damon's ass and balls, and let's see.
Don't listen to him.
Balls? I want Damon's ass so bad. Yeah. Oh, so bad. Balls?
I think it might be Rocha. I think.
well, just when he gets to that
Rocha.
so bad, he does
So
go
bad.
real deep.
Yeah.
Now that's a pun.
I can go.
That was
Yeah.
a good pun.
It's 9 inches, you said.
That
all right.
All right.
was a $10 buffet orgy in New York.
Hey-o.
Pun. That was
All right,
Get-
from
get
Justin
it.
Square. Fun with tongue twisters. First one, ingenious iguanas improvising an intricate impromptu on impossibly impractical instruments. Second one, a skunk sat on a stump and thunk the stump stunk, but the stump thunk the skunk stunk. Hashtag the elephants. are coming.
Mandingo
Okay.
Party donated $20. No more Michael Jackson puns. Okay, I got one. What does Michael Jackson call an evening stroll? A moonwalk.
Oh, good. That's good. I like that one.
Just like an exhale of relief. And here's Mark.
Next,
We're always
Hey,
like,
Mark's back.
hey.
Hey.
Next super chat. Next stream live from Solsk Jair 1999. R.I.P. Diego Maradona. I just found out. I'm in tears. The impact that this diminutive Argentine had on not only soccer but on whole nations is unparalleled on a sporting level.
Yep.
The documentary Diego by Asif Kapadia is a must-watch for anyone. Diego.
Yeah. I got to interview him on Collider Sports last year when that documentary came out on HBO. Great conversation. Awesome guy, Liverpool supporter. And that documentary, it's 2 hours. It is worth it. If you love sports docs at all, even if you're not a soccer fan or a football fan, you will love this documentary on Maradona. It's a snippet of his life at a certain time when he ascended into stardom and what that whole experience was like. And they have behind-the-scenes footage that you're never going to see anywhere else. So great stuff.
I'll tell you what, Rocha.
R.I.P.
I sat
Maradona.
through 3 hours of The Irishman. I'll sit through 2 hours of honest about anything.
Hey, you need to watch the Oscar Pistorius sports documentary, the 30 for 30. It's 4 episodes.
I need to watch every 30 for 30 because every single one I watch, I'm like, I love that team now.
So good.
I love that team now.
It's 4 episodes, an hour and 45 minutes each episode. It is incredible to watch.
Yes,
And I just finished the Michael Vick one, the 2-parter. That was fucking good. I know you hate it.
That one's amazing.
It's so good. It's so good, and I think like.
And I know you hate him, Kate, but it's good.
Watching the Michael Vick one is also a way to kind of see who he is as a flawed person, but also how much he has grown and how him actually doing that hard time allowed him to see where he was fucking up hardcore and to completely change his life. So,
and you believe him, right?
Legitimately.
You believe and he's consistently been doing it. Yeah.
1,000%. He's been one of the biggest animal advocates ever since. He honestly feels fucking terrible about how that went down, and he is trying to atone for it. And that's
I wish someone could look at the years and find out if he's been animal advocating for longer than he was involved in the dogfighting stuff. I wonder if the balance has now kind of gone the other way. So
but there are things that like, you know, never mind. This is not the show to talk about it because I'll go on.
With Christian saying that teams will be suspended from digital next season, I wonder how the remaining teams feel about the sudden importance of winning the team titles at Spectacular.
When did that get announced?
He said something yesterday about how he does not want to be doing teams digitally.
So we'll do it live.
He'll do it once in a blue moon, but he plans on that being completely dead at next season.
I agree. I think that's a smart move.
It's tough. Especially for live events, it's like, you know, just being behind the scenes with that. It's tough to get everyone in the other StreamYards and stuff like that.
Yeah.
For pre-recorded, I know it's still annoying to like get people in and out, but you can edit that out.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, for live events, it interrupts the flow so bad.
I agree, Ben. I think we should still be champions because of that.
Sorry I took a break. Next season, breaking news of Schmoedown, it's just going to be me and Molly playing Boggle. So get ready. Do your seatbelts.
I paid $10 for that.
Yeah. Actually, you know what it should be? It should just be Winston and I competing in a shotgun beer contest.
Oh, speaking of which, where are we right now, Ryan? Are we close? 950, 940, 920? Where are we at?
We gotta do quick math real quick. Sorry.
940. We're at 940.
2 plus 2 is 4. Minus 1 is 3.
Quick math. We need $60, people. $60. 5 minutes, and you get Mark Ellis doing it. Come on, it's Thanksgiving. Give thanks. Give $60 for God's sakes. All right, Alex.
All right, let me burn through some more of these. Matt Thomas says, Winston, thanks again for coming on this past Saturday and slugging through New Moon with us. It was our first event of that size, and you helped make it a success.
Nice.
Mac and cheese is a side dish, motherfuckers.
Whoa! It is a side dish. I agree with you.
Christian Alante says, at Filipino-American Thanksgivings, no one would ever touch the turkey. We usually have a whole roasted pig called lechon and other forms of extremely fatty food. Alex, can you attest to this too? Yes, we do. We used to have ham a lot instead of turkey, and unfortunately I don't eat meat anymore, so I will not be partaking in that this year. Review and Play 23 says, hello, is there a reason there is no live chat on SEN playback? Really miss it for episodes I couldn't watch live. Also, what about the monolith?
We'll look into that.
Yeah. The monolith.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I will be impressed if we find a monorail in a desert somewhere. then you know nobody.
That's
could
what
just put that
immediately,
there.
Kate. I'm not being silly. I thought that's what they were talking about when they said they found a monolith that was like, or a monorail that nobody had discovered. I'm like, how could you not discover a giant monorail? And why would somebody put one up as a? I was.
What
very
is
lost.
Disneyland up to out there?
Yeah. I mean, God.
That's a little Simpsons action. Monorail.
Brett, do you have a PO box? Someone's out here trying to send you a
Yes.
PS4.
I know that person. It's Eric Larson.
Oh.
Tim Sim
honey,
donated
Eric, I'm gonna get back to you,
$60.
babe.
Tim Sim.
Do it, Mark Ellis.
Yeah.
All right, I've
back.
got I've got a whole pint that I'm gonna down.
Whoa. Nice. Thank you, Tim Sim.
You got to
All
back
right,
up a
while
little
he's-
so we can see it.
While Elsa's getting that ready, Bella asks, I don't know if this is a silly question, but does Thanksgiving food really differ that much from a white person's household compared to a person of colors? Since there's 4 white people and 4 POC on the panel today, discuss.
I mean, I'll tell you just the very least, just as it being in an interracial relationship, we never, like my black ass family, we never do green bean casserole, and my girlfriend brought that to a Thanksgiving. And then she had never had mac and cheese at Thanksgiving and was blown. So there are differences. It just yes.
Well, don't remember, it's a white holiday. It's about celebrating these white people who, made the deal or whatever with Native Americans and whatever. And so you're going to have white people food. So that's not, but there are
I'll be
skins
honest
on
with
it.
you, Rocha. Every holiday has some sort of white guilt involved in it. And
I wasn't trying to.
Kwanzaa?
Okay. But is
MLK
everybody? Then everybody should be eating, as my family actually did last year on Christmas. We ate Middle Eastern food. Do you know why? Because that's kind of where the guy came from.
Yeah,
so,
That's true. Oh, you mean for Christmas? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
That's true.
I was like talking about that. Yeah. All right. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Are you going to shotgun this thing?
I wasn't blaming you, Rocha.
A little bit. I felt like a little bit. The white man blaming me again. A little bit. All right. Let's move on to your shotgunning.
Here, then you know what? I'll make up for it. Thank you, Tim Sim. Thanks to everybody for contributing to the show today, for donating some money to my friends. And Kate, when you are ready, I am good to go. Love you, sweetie. Yeah. Cheers.
Cheers.
Kate, it's just like we're in a hotel room in New York again.
And ours we shouldn't be. I'll bring the Cheetos. Oh, son of a bitch.
I'm loving these 90s.
Wow.
Whoa.
Hey. Throat muscles on Kate, for the love of God.
Kate, you make me want to shoot, babe, shoot, babe, babe, shoot.
Okay, you got
Kate, I think Neil has to go be in kindergarten. You want to go help him out?
You got to drive him to kindergarten. Kate had those muscles like Chris Hemsworth. He got the throat muscles like Chris Hemsworth. My God.
It's years of practice, Rocha.
Hey,
2007 Kate right there.
Yo, I feel like Buzz Lightyear right now, and just the wings just said boing.
Although I do think Dickie's going to be like, my microphone smells like beer. And I'm going to be like,
Maybe.
No.
All right.
That was good, Kate. I was good.
I
Good
sure
to
do
bond with
love
you
them
again.
throat muscles, Kate. You got some good ass throat muscles. I wanna do some things, Kate, with your throat muscles. I love them so much. They move back and forth so powerfully. They make me so happy. I love your throat.
Oh my God.
That's it. That's all.
Alex, how much more do we have?
We have a bunch, but we'll be here on Friday. We are taking tomorrow off for Thanksgiving. So, yeah, please tune back in on Friday, and we'll get to the rest of your questions. Sorry, we couldn't
We do have James Lavario's impression off. All of us doing Mark Ellis impressions. We got to do that for sure.
Mine was spot on, so I'm done.
I think I'm gonna. Okay, sure. I'm gonna do Holly Hunter being Mark Ellis. Hey, do you guys think in the future we're just gonna sit around a campfire and read Streamlabs?
I don't know, Kate,
like
but
I like that.
Me and Molly Wonder Dog, we both share because in
Charles
Soviet Russia we share everything.
817 donated $23.
Oh, thank you.
What's good, my Trill fam? Texas in the house, Fort Worth. Y'all
Nice.
have a great Thanksgiving.
You too.
Also, the whole NFC East suck booty.
Yes, we do.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Look here, Pimpin. If you tell me one more goddamn time that this robot will come in here and interrupt my thought process that I put together, I will come over there and I will slap the taste out of your mouth.
Such a good Cat Williams.
It is.
Thank you.
This is
All right,
so
is that
tough to choose between who has the best Mark Ellis.
Do we have like an extra 10 minutes from everybody? Because I know we have a lot of Streamlabs, and I'm sure a lot of them are.
I just had a beer. I'm good.
Alex, read the next question. Is Mark Ellis? That's your.
God.
Then
Yeah,
yours.
go ahead.
I just
go ahead.
chugged this beer, but I still had a little bit of beer left in this one, so I have about 10 or 15 minutes worth in this other one. So
All right,
keep them coming.
let's do it. Let's do it.
All right, let's get back to questions.
Okay.
So the next one is from Solskjaer 1999. Thoughts on
Solskjaer,
Bezos? What?
Solskjaer, 1999. Go ahead.
Solskjaer 1999. Thoughts on Bezos' smelly big wanger swinging down recently on the streaming film front? Prime's been smashing it with limited yet quality content with the likes of Parasite, 1917 et al. In recent months. It's kind of made Netflix look cheapish recently. WTS.
What the shit? Okay.
I mean, it's gonna go back and
What the
forth.
suck?
2 years ago, it was Amazon Prime. Last year, it was Netflix with Marriage Story and Irishman and all those big pictures, and now it's back to Amazon Prime. So, rich get richer.
Isn't
Yeah,
the
thoughts on Bezos or Amazon Prime? Because
Yeah.
I got some thoughts on Bezos, but
On his smelly
Hasn't
big
he paid
wanger.
for a stylist yet?
isn't it looks like the dean from Community? Isn't isn't the One Night one that Regina King directed? Is that on Amazon Prime? Is that coming on Amazon Prime?
One Night in Miami.
One Night in Miami?
Yeah, that's on Prime.
And so is Come to America too. So yeah,
So
Prime
is
right now
Small
is
Axe with
Small
Steve
Axe,
McQueen's
right.
5 films.
I saw
I gotta see
Mangrove.
that.
Very good.
Oh, nice.
But
Okay.
Netflix has got Mank coming out.
Yeah.
I mean,
Mank
they
is
got
also
some,
very good.
They got some quality stuff.
All right,
on the
Alex.
horizon.
All right. You live in LA. We all get it. All right. What's the next thing?
All right, Solskjaer
Solskjaer.
says, King of the Puns is the Pun Train. Tim Vine. Check him out. He's a British comedian.
Okay.
Okay, I will.
Cool.
All right, Christian Vilstrup says, Hi, Goddard. That MJ joke really works in Danish. The word Billy sounds like the Danish word billig, which means cheap. So there's an extra layer to the joke. What up, Ellis? What's the best
what he
Van
meant.
Halen songs to run to that isn't Running with the Devil?
Best Van Halen songs to run to. Ain't Talking About Love.
Hold on.
Pound Cake. Dreams is way up there.
Pound Cake is
Hot for Teachers got a good drum beat. Unchained. There's Romeo Delight. Somebody Get Me a Doctor. I'm the One.
Okay,
Eruption,
he's
you
just
really
gonna-
got me.
He's actually, you guys, he's just going to name all of them. So
We can just keep
go to the
going.
next. Let's go to the next.
Hot for Teachers good to run to.
It's an all-time legendary rock and roll band.
Yeah, they're good popular
Everybody
bands.
All right, from Morse
Good
Code
mainstream
Z.
pop rock band. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh my gosh.
Loving the
I'm
Peanuts
driving to
Christmas
San
tree.
Diego.
Loving the Peanuts Christmas tree. Loving today's crew. Happy Thanksgiving to Olive Schmoedown.
Hey.
You too. Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
All right. Review and Play 23 says, Rocha, good luck on Friday's match. I need you guys to get the belt back.
Ooh, it's going to be tough. This Winston, his team, he's got his team prepped. I mean, we do not look past final exam for sure. Lon and Oyama were close to getting to that title shot. So we do not look past them at all. And Dan and I need a victory. We've been kind of hitting some skids, and I've been having some trouble digitally. So I could use a victory. We shall see.
You've been having some trouble digitally. Lon doesn't have a house, so I think you're doing okay by comparison.
That's fair. That's fair. That's fair.
All right. Jameson Bognuda says, gangbangs, orgy buffets, and the mind of Kate Mulligan. This is the filthiest episode of Hollywood Squares ever.
And on my screen, Kate is in the Paul Lynde square, so I love it. It's perfect.
What is the Paul Lynde Square, you old man? I don't know what that reference is.
Got the reference. Don't you try.
No,
Go
I
ahead.
did not get the fucking reference. Seriously.
Then I'll give Winston a different reference for Kate's room. Kate looks exactly like Clarissa explaining it all when Sam comes in through the window.
Oh, yep. Okay. Totally got that reference. Thank you for that. I appreciate that.
All right. Christopher Marino says, I'm confused. Are we bringing mac and cheese to the orgy or not?
Hell yeah.
Yes.
It will be provided.
Yeah,
Oh,
right.
did you not hear? There was already macaroni there. Macaroni in the pot. That's some wet ass pussy. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying?
Right, Mark?
Oh, God. All right.
I just love the idea of what's your favorite side dish at a gangbang. The answer is power bar.
Yeah.
Dude, 5-hour energy.
What was that? Oh, like that Gatorade had like their power gel.
Yeah.
What did
I like
Ron
this-
have? Go ahead, Brett. What?
SNL sketch with the paella. Come try the paella.
I think Ron Swanson was all the bacon and eggs. Bring me all the bacon and eggs.
That you have. I know you heard a lot. All.
Also, turf and turf.
Turf and turf is the best thing ever.
It's the best.
I think we should start a separate Parks and Rec podcast and just go episode by
Let
episode.
me know. I'm
I'm down. I'm totally
All right,
down.
Let's do it.
You
All
guys
right.
should start a separate sports podcast.
Yeah, that too.
I love it. I'm going to sign off before I get.
Yeah, just gonna scab his image.
All right.
All right. Still got a few more, guys.
Really?
Lily White
Oh,
Nilla
shit.
says, Roka, follow up from yesterday. Roka, when you are rapping along with a song, do you censor out N-words or do you go full Black Lantern?
Never say the N-word, son. And also, Black Lanterns not like saying the N-word for the love of God. No, I wouldn't. I would never say the N-word. I don't. And I
Actually, say N-word.
Do you really? Oh,
Yeah,
wait,
I say
don't.
no. I say
It ruins the
I'll say
flow.
like no. I'll say N-word instead. Like if I'm rapping along.
I'll just
I'm
like,
literally just imagining now the song that must have been very hard for you. My N-word, my N-word.
Yeah.
My N-word, my N-word, my motherfucking N-word.
No, it's like
Winston.
Erica Badu's Tyrone. You guys know I really
Oh,
love
that's a great song.
that. N-word.
But you can't use my phone. Winston, DMX is the toughest person to be a fan of and not say the N-word during his raps. So,
Did he never say the
Such a
N-word?
good scene in Any Given Sunday with that song.
Yes.
That football.
I don't.
montage is great.
There's no way DMX doesn't say the N-word.
Oh, he's
I'm
saying
saying
he says
it's
it all
hard
the
to be a
time.
fan because he says
Yeah.
Oh.
So when I'm rapping along, I'm like, and
just go, just do what the song my did, and just starts using hitta. It rolls. It's the same amount of syllables. You're not. You know what I'm
I
saying?
feel like that could sound like I'm just being. It could sound like I'm saying it.
Yeah.
You could just skip it. You could just blank over it. But if you need it, like I mean, that was what the radio went with was hitta.
Yeah.
Well, and Kate knits, so she can.
Yeah,
use
knit.
what we talked about.
That's too close.
She can't.
That's too
Done.
close. That's too close. Don't do that one.
Okay.
Too close.
Stay away from that one. No.
Plane was
Joe,
fire
can
there,
I say
Brett.
ninja?
That's also kind of close.
Yeah.
For
Like,
the audio listeners.
Alex is so like,
Especially-
there's 47 questions.
Alex, let's go. Sorry.
Christian
Ryan
Alante says, never forget
Deeply
the Sixers could have drafted Jason Tatum, but they drafted Mark Elfred.
Yeah, he was here for way too long. He passed the entire time.
Very true.
What do you mean? What do you mean you can't shoot? I can't lift my arm above my shoulder. What the fuck are you doing in the NBA? Anyway, all right, let's go.
Travesty.
Trash Panda says, what's everyone's favorite beer? Mine is Arrogant Bastard, the best IPA you can get at the gas station. I'm trash.
There you go, best. Not bad.
No, that's great.
You think you're trash, sir?
My favorite beer are White Claws, baby.
Boom.
like
Ben is a
beer
big
guy?
White Claw guy. I saw
I'm-
Ben down
I'm
multiple
full
White
seltzers.
Claws.
I'm
Yeah.
full on the seltzer board. Like
I love them,
That was
but
pretty.
I would gotta say Cali Creamin' or that peanut butter stout by Belching Beaver. Both of those are.
Yeah.
and if you
well,
put
that
them
was my
together-
alias at the New York orgy.
That was Belching Beaver or Cali Creamin'. 'cause
Cali
both of
Creamin'.
those-
Cali Stella Artois.
You know,
Oh,
Cali.
I like Stella. We had Stella.
$500 Cali Creamin'. He's been doing it.
I like Voodoo Ranger, specifically Atomic Pumpkin. It's a spicy pumpkin. Ellis knows I like a spicy beer. He can't stand them.
Nah, more of
and
an
I like-
IPA
I
kind
like-
of guy.
I like Pilsner, but that's Stiegel. I'll tell you what, that Stiegel went down smooth.
Nice.
That was a Stiegel?
Yeah.
My sister brought me a Stiegel when she went to Austria in like, I don't know, she was still in high school, but she brought back a beer for her 14-year-old brother. My parents were like, I don't care. He's a lost cause. So I got to drink a Stiegel when I was like 14. It was great.
Stiegel.
All right, Alex, what's
Drinking-
next?
All right.
drinking Stiegel?
Shout out to Filipino beer, Red Horse, and San Miguel. Those are very good.
Oh, yes.
Patricia Metz says, sending Ben Goddard a hug till Friday, and I can pay full price.
Oh.
Nice.
I'm not on
Wow.
Friday, but thank you.
Wow.
All right. Buckless in Seattle says, hi, people. I just saw that Boogie Nights is on Netflix, and I haven't seen, so I checked it out. Love the movie and my top 3 PTA movies.
Nice.
Thoughts on the movie? Do you think there's actually people with that big of a penis?
Yes.
And Macy's character. Oof. Thanks, people.
PTA.
Rocha with the quick affirmation.
Really quick.
Yeah. Hey, look up 70s Texas Longhorn. You'll see what I'm talking about. All right. Yeah.
All right, 2 more.
Slap me from the other room. All right.
Soulshare 1999 back here saying greatest Schmoedown entrance in my honest opinion was Ellis's at Free for All 2 when he stopped by whilst transferring airports, wearing his neck pillow, carrying his magazine, and rolling his suitcase in, all whilst checking out the latest flights boards. Had me in stitches.
This is a fun one to do. Thank you very much. Huey Lewis giving me a lot of background vocal.
All right, and then very last one for today. Meow Mixing says, Mark, you doing any Oli lifting in your training?
Olympic lifting, yeah.
Olympic.
Not sure what that is, so probably not.
He is. Definitely he is.
Yeah.
I definitely am. Here's what everybody's training regimen tomorrow should be. Don't worry about working out. Enjoy your friends, enjoy your family, even if you have to do it from afar, and enjoy all the bevy of shows on SEN. Enjoy all of my friends and all their incredible content that they put out. Thank you for your donations today. I thank you. Molly thanks you. And the answer to my trivia question is Kate Mulligan and
Rocha.
The fake number that Kate Mulligan gave me in 2007 when I hit on her. No, the answer is Brett Sheridan. Brett and Kate are on a text with me together.
Too. All right, thanks everybody for watching this episode of SEN Live as we get you going into Thanksgiving. Hope we entertained you. Hope we had you put a smile on your face and made you feel good about the world for a little while. Thanks for letting us do that. Thanks to Brett Sheridan. Thanks to Kate Mulligan. Thanks to Alex Marzoña. Thanks to Ben Goddard. Thanks to Winston A. Marshall. Thanks to Ryan Nilsen. And number 1, thanks to Mark Ellis for stopping by and hanging out with us. The late great Eddie Van Halen as well. Enjoy your Thanksgiving. Be safe. Don't let anyone tell you not to wear a mask if you want to wear a mask. Wear your damn mask. Practice social distancing. Take care of yourself. Be well. Then come back on Friday and come and see us live. Much love, much love, much love.